people. First off, thank you everybody for coming out, supporting Wally and his family. Greatly appreciated. Hard night for some of us, but thank you for coming out. You might see some different things tonight. All the guys in the back, like Drew said, donated their time. And they want to come out and give you guys a great show and have fun doing that. So you guys are going to be surprised and entertained. One of the things is when we started 2BW, Wally was the first guy that came to support us. Ended up becoming our biggest sponsor with the Vape Lab. And he had an idea from day one where he wanted to see some hardcore wrestling. So Wally had this idea, and we just took a pandemic and a lockdown. We never got to do it. But now that doesn't exist anymore, we can do it. And tonight, we are introducing the Anarchy division. Basically, the Anarchy division is no rules. Anything goes at any time. And one of the things with this tournament tonight is we're awarding the first Anarchy championship to the winner of the 2 qualifiers. And Wally pretty much designed this belt. And we had it made in RNC Coatings, they're a powder coating company, did the plate work at no cost to us. They donated the plate work. There's a local business down south where I live, and they did the leather work. That's Iron Drake Studios, and one of the things we wanted to make sure that Wally would always be a part of this. So on the back of this belt, forever, is Wally's initials, WW3. So tonight we're going to award this belt, but also we have something else. Do you want to talk about it?
So what we did is make sure that Wally is always here at our shows, as he would want to be, and he always was. This is the official Wally Wright Memorial seat. This is Wally's seat. Nobody sits in it. Nobody uses it to bash some other asshole over the head. Even though we have an Anarchy division, Walt really enjoy that. So, Speed Freak Motorsports was kind enough to paint this up for me. Clint and Wally were really tight. Wally was actually building this custom bike over at Speed Freak. And so the artwork on the seat, Kurt Peel, spin it around here so everybody can see, was actually on the tank of his bike. And of course, we got WW3 on the back. This chair at every show is going to sit right in that spot next to you. Okay? Again, Wally's seat. The first ass in the back that uses this is going to deal with me.
So with that being said, because you're old, I'm old too. So with that being said, guys, enjoy this show. Thank you for coming, and let's get ready to start getting out of the division.
Give a big marshal, everybody!
are here live, that's right. WW3, tribute to Walter Wright III, 2PW, Prospect Wrestling, and making his way to the ring right now. Vic Braun making his way to the ring. Fatal 4-way. This is for the Anarchy title qualifier match. And Vic Braun probably has a lot going through his mind, especially that loss he took last month to Rodin.
Well, you shake the loss off. When you got gold in front of you, you look to the prize, and the prize is that new Anarchy title. And let me explain the rules to you guys really quickly in case you weren't listening earlier. There are 2 Fatal 4-way qualifiers tonight. The winners of each of those qualifiers will wrestle at the end of the night in our main event, and the winner of that match will be the inaugural Anarchy title champion.
I mean, Vic Braun, we've seen this guy in action. We know that he pulls anything he can just to beat people with. It doesn't matter what it is. So, Tony, I'll just say this. Could you see Vic Braun being the Donner?
I can see any of the 8 people that we have in these matches, but Vic Braun has a mean streak. He can go in there. But so can the guy that's coming through right now.
Yes, we talk about mean streak. The master of the chop, as I like to call him. Zander making his way to the ring. Wasn't too happy about the outcome last month. I was told not to bring it up because, well, it just wasn't a good night for AJ Alexander. But I'll tell you what, this could be the night for AJ Alexander, and I do mean this. This man right here, not only feuding with Dior Castro, he's also feuding with the Big Starks brand.
Well, I'm not 100% sure why
these
things are going on, but completely out of my understanding. Meanwhile, we are looking at Preston Everest making his way to the ring, slowly becoming one of my favorite guys, and that's not just because I'm a Jimmy Eat World fan over here. That's because this man exudes that energy, that chillness.
He doesn't stop though, Tony. That's the thing. He's the ultimate opportunist. I will say that. He took Peyton Graham to the limit last month, but unfortunately, you know, at the end of a DVD, was took another loss there.
Well, I mean, he's been beat up, and he's finally getting back to full
Look at the
strength.
physique on him, man.
Yeah, he's looking good, man. I love that shirt too. I don't know why.
All right, a man who needs no introduction in this building. Local favorite, as I'll say it.
Stevie LeBell is making his way to the ring, and since the, I don't want to call it a separation from the Hossman, but since the Hossman fell apart spectacularly. Spectacularly. Stevie LeBell has been looking for his foot, and we've seen promos where he's trying to figure out who he is, and maybe this Anarchy division will be the thing that wakes him up.
If you think about it, he and Preston Everest brought a weapon to the ring, Tony, so they've done their homework on this division.
They already know what this match is all about, and I'm interested to see it.
We are ready to go here. Our first match, that's right, our Fatal 4-Way for the Anarchy title. And here we go. LeBell has that bat, and if I'm the other 3 gentlemen, I am not going near Stevie LeBell right now. All right, now these guys about to lock it up here. All 4 of these guys, and Everest taking the first shot here tonight, and big knee. That was a feet trigger by the one, the only, AJ Alexander. And there he goes, just stomping away on LeBell. He can smell that Anarchy gold.
Well, I mean, getting through this, I mean, this is a heck of a trip to get to the finals here. You got to go through 3
1,
men.
2, and I'm sorry, Tony, I didn't mean to cut you off. I really thought right there, I mean, the way he stomped LeBell in that, pardon me, on the outside here. We got Everest
We're
and,
live now. Pop it to the mic.
yeah, right. And Thick Braun on the outside. And now Alexander using that bat. I think LeBell's kind of regret bringing that to the ring.
Well, I don't think LeBell's regretting anything. If this is the chance he gets to win gold in 2PW, but the thing is 3 other men are in that ring with him, and one of them can chop like that.
Nobody could chop like that. And that is our first plate of chops served here tonight at WW3.
See AJ Alexander making sure to keep Thick Braun out of the ring. And he's trying to keep this a one-on-one match with LeBell.
Rolls him over. Oh my goodness! Soccer kick. As AJ Alexander likes to talk about it. Oh! Big stomp.
Double stomp.
Wow. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2 count, says our referee, Brian Meadows.
Oh, that is a big stomp. Now he's choking, and remember, there are no rules. The only rule in this division is that the pinfall must happen inside the ring. So you have to get that pin in the ring.
Exactly.
Pinfall, submission, whatever, it has to happen in the ring. But anything else goes.
Right now, oh boy, here he comes. Off the rips he goes. Here comes.
Oh my God!
Takes him out with a monstrous clothesline. AJ Alexander does not know where in the heck he is right now.
Brutal.
Again, Preston Everest being that ultimate opportunist. Only gets a 1 count and slides back out to that ring. You know, Preston Everest is playing this pretty smart, staying on the outside here.
Yeah, it's very smart. I'm very impressed with the intelligence of Preston Everest. But you have to remember that at some point you're going to have to get your hands dirty.
Yes, exactly, especially with this Anarchy title. The first neck breaker by Braun, and now LeBell's in trouble. If you think about it, Stevie LeBell's taking the beating since his bell has started the ring. Up and big leg drop. Has him 1, 2, and no. It was a kick out, only a 2 count. Nobody broke that one up. LeBell kicked out on his own accord.
Well, they are. The one thing about this division, as we learn more about it, as we see how it goes, is we're going to see what the styles of these wrestlers bring to this division. I notice Everest, LeBell brought weapons. Braun just brought in intensity, and intensity might be Vic Braun's greatest weapon.
His greatest weapon is definitely his intensity. I mean, earlier I tried to get a word with him, but of course he's too busy looking at himself in the mirror. Very short, very sweet. I'm going to win this. Get out of my face. So, of course, I had to walk away.
Well, at least he's not making you drag your back.
Well, that was a pass. This is now, and oh, there's Everest again being that ultimate opportunist. 1, 2, and the peak performer again. Only a 2 count.
Notice Vic Braun is watching him and kind of confused by it. Now, it is allowed. He seems to be okay with it, but it's sort of like one of those parasitic fish that swim under great whites and try to eat off the.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I watched on Animal Planet.
Someone want to tell us in chat, please?
That's why we are streaming live here, folks. That's why YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. So
and remember those donate buttons. If you can donate to the family of Walt, please do.
And y'all know who's donating right now? That's Vic Braun. He's donating a lot of pain right now to Stevie LeBell.
I love that segue. That was a top tier segue. That was something I would have done.
Thanks. I try. And right now, Vic Braun in complete control. AJ Alexander still on that side. He took such a massive clothesline. He turned his whole body. That's the power of Vic Braun. And right now, LeBell's feeling that power through this couple rights. Throws him into the opposite corner.
Yeah,
here comes Vic Braun. Big clothesline.
Outside of a few minutes where LeBell had to stand, where he was doing the offense, he's been taking the brunt of the damage.
Picks him up. It just spikes him. My goodness. And here comes Preston Everest again. Has it? Oh, boy.
No. That was not a good idea.
I mean, that man, big shot by AJ Alexander. And Vic Braun was ready for it. He was ready for Everest, but now he has to deal with the angry Samoan, you could say, AJ Alexander. Oh, now Vic Braun just taking it. Oh, misses close.
Beautiful duck into the sleeper.
Has him right in that sleeper hold.
If he can clasp it, this might be it.
Yeah, but if you notice, Braun played it smart. He grabbed that hand and is pulling it away. So that, oh, wait a minute here now. Again, Everest slides back out the ring
and takes LeBell with him.
Takes LeBell face first to that steel post. And right
boom!
Now, Everest trying to take advantage of a weakened Stevie LeBell on the outside, while
Meanwhile,
AJ Alexander has his hands full, you could say, with Vic Braun, but right now trying to get him back for that earlier with that clothesline.
Yeah, AJ Alexander with the kick from hell, and now he's looking for something under the ring.
Watch that from hell stuff there, Tony.
Oh
Don't
my
wanna
God,
get
I
yelled
forgot
at.
we're live. I'm sorry,
We're
guys.
live, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. But right now, Preston Everest now. Oh! Preston Everest made some friends here. The peak performer regretting from earlier, big uppercut, and now. Oh, drapes and throat right off the railing here. And wait a minute. Oh boy. We have brought chairs into this mix.
I know it's January, but Everest just got laid out like a slug.
Oh my goodness. What was his only defense? But right now, AJ Alexander in control. He is setting up some kind of carnage. And if I'm Vic Braun, I'm watching it because if you think about it, Tony, a chair kind of put out his partner, VJ Hales, a couple months ago at the hands of John Rodin. And right now, Everest on the outside, gaining back some momentum here on LeBell. As AJ
he's pulling him by the beard!
Oh, you do not want to do that. Oh my goodness, he just took him a couple feet there.
You would think, you talk to AJ Alexander, he's a very, very kind man until you're in the ring with him, and then he just turns into anger mode.
Well, AJ Alexander in complete control right now, going to that top rope, and oh, wait a minute. Preston Everest again, the opportunist. I cannot take it away. I really thought in this matchup he was going to be less focused because his focus, if we remember talking to him, was Jameson.
Oh, I understand that, but look at, I mean, Preston wants gold, but, and now Stevie LeBell, that's a lot of people on that top turnbuckle.
Yes, but.
Now
no,
we have more.
We have a Tower of Doom.
No,
That's a chair.
no, there's a chair! Oh my God!
Oh my God, AJ Alexander went crashing. They all went crashing, but AJ Alexander going through those chairs like Godzilla does Tokyo.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot be responsible for what the fans are chanting, but that was a holy-ass moment.
And right now, wait a minute. Everest with the pin.
Just
wait a minute, he's going to go over again. It's like a vulture looking for scraps right now. He keeps growing
I guess
everybody.
He's the ultimate altitude opportunist. Like,
1, 2, and speaking of altitude, I can't believe AJ Alexander just kicked out of that. Oh my God! Watch the children there. He's throwing a tantrum like a no, I'm not sorry. 3-year-old.
Shades of your kid. I'm sorry.
Hey, stop it.
I'm sorry.
He does not throw
I'm sorry.
tantrums
Shades of
like
your
that.
kid.
Don't put it down like that. He doesn't throw those kind of tantrums. Right now, though. Oh, clothesline. Get another one, and LeBell trying to gain back some momentum here. Has it. Big knee. Big knee.
How is he still walking?
I don't know how any of them are walking, Tony. That's the question. Has it up. Oh, catches him.
Oh!
Swing. But Everest turning that into a DDT, and amazing.
That was a pendulum DDT and a half. Driving that head and like.
Wait, he needs to focus though. Oh no. Oh no! Alexander has him up. Death Valley, welcome. I have to understand.
But look at this knee. AJ's knee is messed up, and
big boot by Vic Braun has him. Oh my God! What is this? Trying to suplex him. Oh my goodness!
Jesus. I'm sorry, guys.
Welcome to the Anarchy division, folks. Oh, wait a minute. LeBell to the top. LeBell to the top. Has him. Front splash applied. LeBell pins 1, 2, 3. LeBell wins. What a comeback win for Stevie LeBell. Stevie LeBell said he's going into this match tonight, not just for himself, but for Walter Wright, who was like pretty much one of his best friends.
Yeah, and that was insane. Like,
oh wait. All right,
Vic giving him some love.
Wow,
The pin
yeah,
right
they
there.
actually sign of respect there, and Preston's dead. That's all there's time. He took the DVD,
Preston's dead.
the crossface,
And the one
AJ
thing
Alexander's gone.
The one thing that was interesting was Vic tried to throw AJ Alexander over the ropes, and I think AJ was able to hold on long enough to create sort of a hangman's effect to mess up Vic Braun, giving LeBell enough time to hit that frog splash on Preston Everett.
Here's the thing, though, Tony. I will say this: Stevie LeBell being victorious tonight, And being the first match, he has the advantage.
Yeah, because he gets to rest up, and he gets to know who his opponent is before they even know if they've won or not.
I know. Oh my God, poor AJ Alexander.
Well, poor Preston, he's going to be walking and
He is just
his lower
crawling.
back, that's a flare-up.
I mean, my goodness, if you think about it, how many?
Drew, help him.
That's not Drew's. That's not Drew's contract.
Could someone help Preston?
The peak performer.
Drew, help
my
Preston.
Goodness. What can I say? My goodness, what a matchup that was.
President of the Preston Everest fan club, aren't you? You guys love Preston Everest,
Okay, so Drew, that's called triggering. Stop. So we have a hell of a triple threat match coming up. I mean,
Yeah,
we
if
got,
Drew ever gets to the ring, we'll have a hell of a triple threat match coming up.
oh, you always have to jump on Drew.
Yes. He's not.
I don't know what to tell you, folks.
Anyway,
tell you
you
about
can
my partner,
donate.
Tony.
If you want to donate,
Triple threat match now. I think they're trying to kill us tonight, Tony. I'll tell you what, right now,
it took me a while, but yeah, you're right.
a man who pretty much has just lived these last couple months in just total anger, total disdain, total just, I've never seen someone so pissed off, pardon my language, before in my life. Now, look at this man right here, the big rig, Jason Tyler. Jason Tyler making his way to the ring. This man just hates everybody. I mean, Jason Tyler, what can I say? You know, he was the first to walk away from the hospital. He was the first.
It wasn't really a walk away. He threw everyone
Under a truck,
Braun
not even a
hit.
bus,
Yeah.
a truck, a Mack truck.
Right. He ran through the people that he thought Rodin, specifically Archer and LeBell, has said awful things about Jami.
Hey, by the way, is claiming now that he was never pinned nor submitted in that matchup last month, which he wasn't. I could actually say this and stick up for Jason.
Yeah,
Jason Tyler is dead set on getting revenge on Philip Archer, who's now a part of the culmination.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yes, we will. Lots of hatred between the fans here and Jason Tyler.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, if the fans are huge fans of the Hossman and feel that Jason Tyler rejected them at their moment because they're fickle.
Josh Kavod making his way to win. Joshua Kavod, the Regent, they like to refer to him as. This guy right here, Tony, multiple titles, multiple areas, high flyer. I am excited to see Kavod here in 2PW.
Yeah, the Regent is a very entertaining wrestler. This being his first matchup, I believe, since I've been in
Yes, this is his first.
And
match
I
here.
have seen him work a very impressive style at other companies. He has been immensely impressive and also has allied with.
I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of people looking at him tonight. I'm talking about, you know, some of the factions here in 2PWs. I would love to have Kavod if I had my own faction.
Yeah.
But speaking of crowd going nuts right now, Gabriel making his way to the ring, and what's going through his mind right now, Tony? You know, he had his sights set on winning some tag team gold with Stevie LeBell. Now, where does this leave him? Stevie LeBell could be the Anarchy champion.
Well, we all know Zander looks at every glass half full, okay? This man exudes positivity more than some former members of the Black and Gold, okay?
Yes.
But this guy's power of positivity off the chains. And since he's the breaker of games, I believe that he is not exactly worried about it. In his mind, he probably feels that there's still a chance that he and LeBell can go for tag team gold.
When talking to Tyler earlier, which that was brief, let me tell you, he did point out the fact that Gabriel, you know, wants to consider himself a Hossman. He can also consider himself the next victim. And right now, we have it. Kavod, Gabriel, and Tyler all about to lock it up here. Oh, what's he doing now?
Right. Tyler seems to be mocking Zander's physique, which, I mean, Jason Tyler has gotten into amazing shape.
Way
but
amazing
Zander
shape.
is ripped.
I mean, he's been a big, you know,
All three of
influence
these
when it
guys are in amazing shape, by the way.
Yes, and these three are going to throw down here. Now, the thing is, have they done their homework on Kavod? You know, Gabriel and Tyler are no strangers to each other. The stranger is the regent, Joshua Kavod.
Well, Joshua Kavod, I can guarantee, being that intelligent and that much time in the business. But I was going to say, Kavod has some veteran presence, but Jason Tyler is one of the veterans when they do it, leaving the ring.
Kick to the midsection and, oh, wait, back elbow, though, by Gabriel. Kavod thought he was going to take a little bit of an advantage. I mean, Gabriel did have his focus on, that's right, Tyler. Pushes off, misses that clothesline. Big boot by Gabriel. And the, what is it, 209 credit score man has him up.
Christmas hit him.
Yeah, Christmas hit him hard, I guess. Body slam. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Yeah, 209. I don't know if that's his weight or his credit score. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. And right now, oh, he misses him. Look at the agility of Gabriel catching himself on his feet there. Cat-like reflexes and bounces Kavod's head off that top turnbuckle. Oh, rolls him up, going for like a reverse neck breaker, and Big Rig just in the nick of time. There he goes, just those big ham hocks. Boom, just laying out Gabriel now. Oh, wait a minute, reversal. Has him. Drop kick to the midsection there.
That might have caught more than midsection.
Yeah.
I mean, it was incidental, so it doesn't count against. It's not a DQ. Mind you, it wouldn't be a DQ in the triple threat match anyway because there's no DQs.
Yeah, you got a point there, Tony. And right now, oh, wrapping up those arms. Oh, no, wait. Oh, we're going to get a big chop here. Gabriel playing some revenge there for his fellow, well, only one Hawk. I don't think, can't even say fellow Hawksman anymore. It's really hard to say that. Big knee by Big Rig, though. And now Tyler in control here. Man, such just ferocity and anger in this kid. Oh, misses him, misses that chop in. Oh, Gabriel now returning the favor. How's that receipt, Jason Tyler?
It's not really, it's incredible that these chops are getting through because Big Rig is wearing, and these chops are so powerful that they're cutting through that shirt.
Gabriel's no joke, I'll say that. Low-ended clothesline there. Has it 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Notice Kavod is standing at the end. Did not try to break that up because in his mind he believed that that would not get a cut. So why waste the energy to break it up with him?
Yeah, got a point there. Kavod, I mean, like I said, Kavod is a veteran. I mean, he is. He's just, this is his first time in 2 years. But I mean, like I said, multiple titles, multiple areas. But right now, multiple punches are being delivered. So Zander Gabriel, face first off that turnbuckle, and Jason Tyler not playing around. Breaker gains into that opposite corner. And right now, Tyler in complete control.
Zander Gabriel feeding him that big boot.
Yeah, taking away the momentum with that big boot. Now Gabriel could barely stand. I mean, he took a barrage of shots earlier.
He's throwing punches 2, 3.
We'll let them do it. Yeah, let them do it. We got one. Oh, we got the 10. We got the 10. Here comes Kavod, though. Kavod from behind. Off the ropes. Springboard stunner.
And a beauty.
My goodness. This is what I'm talking about. This kid right here, unreal.
Not a kid. That's that's a full-fledged veteran. They want to go.
We're going to. Oh, here they go.
Oh.
Nope. He outweighs Kavod by, I don't know how much, but that's
by a guesstimate about 70 pounds. And
we're looking at Big Rig, Jason Tyler. We're not looking at sexy fireman. We're looking at solid muscle.
Don't even say those 2 words together with Jason Tyler.
The artist formerly known, right?
The artist
anyways,
formerly known.
Catches him in midair. Tyler catches him in midair. And the one known as Big Rig swings Kavod around, and the region is planted. Rolls him up. 1, 2, and Gabriel breaking it up.
Smacking him in the face. Kavod getting slammed like a truck in a deer. And my lord, now Big Rig's focused on Zander.
And right now, Tyler just beating away on Zander Gabriel. My goodness. He's just toying with him right now a little bit there, Tony. But then again, this is the new attitude we get from Jason Tyler, which sometimes it can, sometimes it betters him. I think most of the time it betters him, but sometimes it bites him.
Well, I don't think it's biting him right now because he's clearly in control of this matchup right now.
That's right, and right now, Jason Tyler, big European uppercut. The Kavod can barely stand after taking that. Oh, wait a minute, big right by Kavod now. Kavod trying to come back here, swinging. Oh, big ring misses that clothesline. Enziguri planted, and
Tyler tried to hold on for dear life, could not, fell out of the ring, and now it's a one-on-one matchup. Until Jason Tyler can get back in that ring, this is one-on-one Kavod versus Zander Gabriel.
And right now, Kavod, what do you say about this guy? Front drop kick there.
Big single leg front drop kick.
My goodness.
There was a lot of power behind that kick.
Yeah, it was.
Oh!
My goodness, and he's just going to hang there for a little bit. Gabriel doesn't know where he's at right now. Doesn't know if he's breaker of gains or breaker of some icy hot after that move. Low end drop kick.
Kavad's
rolls him up. One,
two. Oh, 2.8.
Very methodical, this Joshua Kavod.
His legs are lethal. His kicks are brutal. He reminds me a lot. He has the same style as maybe a low key.
Yes, very well put, Tony. I was going to say he reminds me a lot of Daniels, Christopher Daniels. He reminds a lot of
like a combination of Daniels, low key, that 2005 TNA era. That's Kavod for you in a nutshell. That brutal style.
So I really hope Gabriel and Tyler did it. Oh, wait a minute. Tyler now from behind and just double axe handle right across the back of Kavod. And of course, this crowd showing no love to Jason Tyler.
Zero respect for the big rig. And if you want to get in front of the Mack truck that is Jason Tyler, you're going to get slammed. And now Jason Tyler's taking all his energy and all his anger out of Kavod.
That's about double A style. Spine buster. One, two, and no. Oh, just in the nick of time, Kavod kicks out. Wow. Oh, now Tyler's going to start arguing with the ref. He needs to focus on his opponent. Wait a minute. Gabriel now. 1, 2, and
breaking up with paintbrush slaps.
He did. He broke it up. Just slapped him right in the head. And right now,
respect that Jason Tyler has for everyone else in that locker room is massive.
I just want to know what is going through his mind right now. Oh, big leg drop by Big Rig. The mind of Zander Gabriel right now without his partner, his friend, Stevie LeBell out here. And again, right now, I hate to say it, Jason Tyler is just big leg drop. He brought that with power. This is it, folks. 1, 2, no. He should have rolled that leg up, Tony. He's covered him in such a cocky manner.
Yeah, that is the one. I mean, Jason Tyler has been immensely impressive in this matchup, but again, way too cocky and not hooking a man like Zander, who has a never say die attitude. Not hooking the leg, that's insulting and not smart.
Wait a minute, all three of these guys now just punching each other.
Looks like Kavod and Jason Tyler are punching Zander more than Zander's punching either of those two.
Yeah, got kind of mutual
disdain for the breaker.
Big double suplex there. And pushes him out of the way to get the pin, and I guess that friendship ended about 1, 2, only a 2 count. That was faster than Kardashian and Kanye's marriage.
Might be faster than Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox's. Congratulations to you two. You'll have beautiful children.
You're still in marriage mode here. I love it. But right now, back to what I was saying. These two, they worked it out again. Zander Gabriel is just the breaker of
Zander. Their hatred of Zander might be outweighing their hatred of
What is there to really hate about Zander Gabriel, though? Double by Gabriel.
Well, the mustache, for one. If you can't grow a mustache, it's annoying. Zander Gabriel now running through people.
Yes, running through people, and yes, he has one of the best mustaches in the business, thank you. And right now takes top 3 of it. Sends it up. Oh, again, there's cat-like reflexes. Landing himself on the outside. Here comes Tyler. Misses him. Big right by Gabriel. Has him lined up. Catches him. Face first on the knee. Did you see that, Tony? That was unreal.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, lining up for something here. Are we going to see it? Here we go. 4-1-2. Good Lord. Here comes Kavod. What agility by this guy. The Regent flying clothesline off those ropes. Oh, he doesn't see him. Gabriel flying clothesline off the top rope.
He has to get that. He has to get that pin. He has to get that pin.
Now the big ring's outside. He has to do something here. Rolls him up, has him, drives him down with the Zander breaker. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Zander wins. Zander Gabriel winning, applying the Zander breaker to Kavod. But give it up to Joshua Kavod and give it up to Jason Tyler. What a hell of a match.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Zander Gabriel for taking beautiful, that Zander breaker, beautiful. And the way he crossed the arms to lock the blood flow and then drop him on the neck breaker style, that's a deadly move. But credit to Jason Tyler, still has not been pinned or submitted in a match.
Point taken, Tony, you're right. Good point there, I didn't even think about it. I mean, Tyler was on the outside doing that pinfall, so yeah, not pinned, not submitted.
And I'm sure he'll let us know about that later tonight.
You could do that interview. And right now, Zander Gabriel, victorious, and this crowd is just going nuts for Zander Gabriel. Remember, folks, tonight, in the memory of Walter Wright III, we're doing it here. Did he just run into the... Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Well, as we have a little bit of a break before Drew starts talking over me, remember to, if you can, donate to Walter White's family. There are links in the description to this live stream video. Please make sure to do that as we're watching Big Rig just getting eviscerated by that kid. He's just getting eviscerated.
Kids, you have no fear, do you?
Yikes.
Well, it reminds you, the one of our sponsors tonight, the Pizzeria, 509 11th Street, Fort City, Pennsylvania. Much more than a local pizza place, the Pizzeria is a tradition and proud to be the oldest pizza shop in Armstrong County. Be sure to visit our Facebook page or website at thepizzeria.com for their latest specials and delicious menu items. We already know one half of our main event tonight. Let's find out who the other half of the main event is. This is the second qualifying match for the Anarchy title, a fatal four-way.
Here we go. Dior Castro, our first combatant here in this fatal four-way for the Anarchy belt. Picture perfect Dior Castro making his way to the ring. And what can I say about picture perfect Dior Castro? Just a simple fact is this, Tony. This man wants a piece of the Jesus Club. He wants to get the Jesus Club back, especially losing to CRG last month.
Yeah, and I talked to him last month after the Christmas Chaos show, and he said that he needed some help. But since the Anarchy division has been announced, Dior Castro has seen this as an opportunity to make a name for himself. Notice who's in the ring with him tonight. No members of the Jesus Club.
Exactly, and you know, one person he does want to get revenge on is this guy right here, who handed Dior his first loss here in 2BW.
Hello. A1 Anthony Young, the Sky Prince making his way to the ring, and Doc, I'm kind of surprised Julian Lynn's still here after last month, where he seemingly blew her off, and it cost him the match.
It did cost him the match, but you know, people work things out, Tony. Everybody gets in a little bit of an argument, and then they, go back. That's all teammates.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, Julia Lynn, she wants to push. That's right, A1 Anthony Young to the moon, and I mean, the guy has the agility, the guy has the ability to do it.
Pound for pound, he might be the most talented wrestler we have on the roster.
That's saying a lot,
That's
Tony.
saying
You're
a lot.
You're gonna make a locker room very, very angry.
Well,
right
prove
now.
me wrong. If the locker room wants to prove me wrong, prove me wrong.
Especially with this man walking out to the ring right now, a man who I had questions for, and
You asked him last month. He didn't answer them, did he?
kind of saved my life. To be honest with you. Survivor Philip Archer, but does he even want to be called the Survivor anymore? He is just a mystery at this point. I mean, yes, took a loss to Gory and then joined the culmination in the same night and then turned on his best friend, Jamie Jameson.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see this Philip Archer.
This is a whole new Philip Archer.
It's strange.
And the final purpose of this fatal four-way match
Tony, I know he's pretty new to you, but I've known Peyton Graham for a long time, and this match right here, this title, this says Peyton Graham all over it.
Yeah, the first, when I heard the matchups listed, the 2 4-ways for this title, first thing I thought of, I'll be honest, was Peyton Graham, because Destroyer moniker fits in right smack dab where the Anarchy division is.
You saw that, I mean, beating the peak performer, Preston Everest, with that DVD, unbelievable. And I mean, this man, he just loves to fight. That's all he wants to do.
He is a brawler, first and foremost. Second thing he is destructive. And the third thing he is loves doing what he does for a living.
Yeah, hurting people.
Yeah.
But Peyton Graham about to lock it up here. Dior Castro, A1 Anthony Young, and of course, Philip Archer, the survivor. I'm just going to keep it until he tells me to stop.
Oh, jeez.
And here
the
we
count
go.
almost just got flattened.
My goodness. And that's right. A1 has his hands full with Phil Archer. And Peyton Graham taking it to Dior Castro. Dior Castro has to. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, boy. We got ourselves a Goliath versus Goliath matchup.
I think they're complaining about each other's. There is a mirror thing going on here. Like Peyton Graham and Philip Archer look.
They're actually fighting over. One stole the other's look. I don't know. Hey, Castro and Young though, that was smart, pushing them two into each other. That was like hitting a brick wall though for each of them. And right now, Young and Castro going to town on these guys. And now both Castro and Young kind of working together in a way. Oh boy, I think they're. Oh no, they held themselves.
Oh God, that is a lot of human being falling off the top rope.
But that was speed and agility. That's what they took advantage of. Those two took advantage of these guys. I mean, you got two hulking Goliaths and you got two semi-high flyers.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Doc. Look at the smirk on Dior Castro.
Oh, misses him his kick. And look at these guys. Tony, I'll take the ring. You take the outside.
Got it.
Drops him on the back of his neck. And now Dior Castro, is he going to start using that boxing ability of his?
Meanwhile, Peyton Graham is stalking, but we got chops over here as Philip Archer throwing punches and shots, but Peyton Graham matching him tit for tat.
A1 got the roll. 1, 2, had him in that victory roll almost.
Archer with a headbutt to the
I
outside
feel bad
of the
for
ring
the count.
right now.
The poor count got to deal with this. This is Anarchy at its finest.
The count's doing the right thing, though. He's focusing on the ring. There's can only be a pinfall in the ring.
Wrecking ball by Anthony Young and the Sky Prince proving why he is the Sky Prince right now. And now, oh boy, Archer dragging Castro out here. Oh boy, A1's a little bit upset because he's taking, oh my goodness. What's about to happen here? The count. Oh, moving him out. Oh no. Oh my God.
What are we going to see here?
The Sky Prince lining them up for something. All three of them barrel ground.
Oh my God!
That is what you call agility. That is why 2PW's on the map, baby. Right there.
We're giving you guys this for free. Are you kidding?
Anthony Young, that's right. I cannot believe he just took all three out. He needs to get someone in that ring and get that pinfall. He can taste that Anarchy main event. Remember, the winner of this has to take on Stevie LeBell.
Yeah, you're right. I'm stunned by the height that the Sky Prince just got there. He had to have been 20 feet in the air when he landed on those three men. Speaking of which, everyone should donate $1 for every foot that Sky Prince just cleared in honor of White.
Yes, click that button for Walter Wright. Let's do it here, folks. And right now, oh God,
that's a lot.
That ring is going to shake. That ring is going to shake. You got the Destroyer and you got the Survivor, and here comes A1. If they fall over, A1's dead. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We're going to see another tower here, folks. Oh, my God. Oh, double power bomb on Archer, but
Peyton Graham is the
still
veteran in this ring for the reason that he is.
Look at the balance and agility of this guy.
Oh, no!
He misses the senton. He missed that senton. He went crashing down and just wasn't enough. That hurt his back. He could hear him wincing.
Can someone get him some icy hot?
Dude, you can't pause on wrestling. He's got to do it after the match.
Well, it's the Anarchy rules. You can use it as a weapon afterwards.
Put it in somebody's eyes. Yeah, you're winning. The big drop kick by A1 Anthony Young, taking advantage of a weakened Destroyer. Has him up. Just
up and down.
Yeah, up and down though. More. But my goodness, now Dior Castro in control. My God, is this just switching back and forth? 1, 2, and only a 2 count, says Mark Charles III.
Yeah, Mark Charles III doing the right thing, focusing on the action at hand. Remember, pinfalls can only happen in the ring. So Archer being outside of the ring doesn't matter. What matters is the 3 competitors in the ring right now. I'm sorry, all 4 are in the ring. Apologies, I mixed up Graham for Archer as they were doing originally. My bad, guys.
Oh, wait a minute now. Castro has Young right now. Oh, my God. Graham has him for that Death Valley driver. He has him up. Dior Castro trying to fight his way out of it. Picture perfect. Oh, wait, A1! Swings up and over and takes out the survivor. And catches him.
DDT. I think he got out of that.
Yeah, he did. He reversed it. Took a page out of Preston Everest's move from the first match. If you remember, he did the same move. Got himself out of harm's way and then did the DDT.
Yeah, you are right.
Unbelievable. You know these guys were watching his first match like a hawk. And now A1 using Castro as a battering ram. Has him. Big splash. And right now, Archer in a little bit of trouble. And there it is, that big shot to the gut, that boxing background. And now drives Anthony Young into the opposite corner.
That's not a boxing background, though. That's a wrestling background, using his hips to drive in. Now, he talks about his boxing background. Remember, this guy has been trained by some of the best trainers in the Pittsburgh area. He knows how to wrestle.
Exactly. Sends him in the opposite corner now, though, but A1 reversing it, sending him into the corner. And here comes Castro. Wait a minute, reverses it. Young into that opposite corner. Here comes Dior Castro and picks him up and over. Was Dior catching him? Oh, wait a minute. Peyton Graham caught him, sort of.
Oh, God. Dior Castro's trying to get out of there for his life.
Phil Archer had him. Lost him. Goes to that clothesline. Here comes Anthony Young up and over.
Oh!
Spinning, flying
Enziguri.
Yes, it was. Off the ropes, springboarded it, and then bam, landed it. Here comes the Sky Prince. Up, over.
Oh!
Big kick. All right, Philip Archer, wait a minute. Wait, what's Peyton Graham's over here choking Castro, demanding an apology. That's the destroyer for her. Archer, though, has A1. Oh! Drives him right to the ground. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. Archer wins. Oh, my God, Tony. Philip Archer wins. Do you know what that means, Tony?
Yeah, I know exactly what that
Former
means.
Hossman versus former Hossman. Philip Archer will be taking on Stevie LeBell for the Anarchy Championship. It has happened. Do you see a mean streak? Do you see something different about Philip Archer? I've seen it through the whole match.
I mean, I saw it through the whole match. But the one thing I also saw was, once again, the Sky Prince out on his back, and Julian Lynn giving death stares, daggers.
Well, she thought he had this matchup. I mean, if you think about it, Tony, A1 thought he had it in the bag, and then boom. Next thing you know, like you said, instant. Just a snap of a finger, and then boom. Next thing you know, you're on your back. And A1 Anthony Young put a hell of a match up. This crowd. And Julia Lynn helping A1 Anthony Young out of here. My God, Tony, what a night we've had here so far.
Tag team action. Are you ready for a triple threat tag team match?
My goodness, bodies everywhere.
It's for the 2PW Tag Team Championship. Well, we're going to do that, right?
The most dominant big man in pro wrestling. You can only mean one thing. Lawless and Order making their way to the ring. But this time, it's not, it's not David Lawless, the attorney. We have the detective, David Hetfield, and he is with the most dominant big man, he's like to say, the most dominant big man in this business today, Deputy Don Murphy.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting situation here.
Especially with Hetfield being on hiatus. So, I mean, Hetfield has not been here for the last couple months. So, oh my goodness. So Hetfield already, you know, welcoming the crowd back here. Now this is interesting, especially this tag team that's walking out of here right now. This team right here are going to be making some waves. I'm talking about Iron Mike Bonner and Julian J, the hooligan. These guys, Tony, you've seen on social media the training, the focus these guys have. Last time I interviewed these guys, one hit the other, they caused the loss, which, you know, sometimes that happens in tag team wrestling. But these guys are focused. These guys want that tag gold. I haven't seen them so focused before in my life like they are tonight.
Well, since they started training together, they're no longer, you watch those videos, you can no longer say that they're just a tag team of two guys who don't know what they want to do in a company or are looking for a package. Okay? These guys have busted their butts over the holiday break, I might add.
Yes.
I mean, did you go to the gym as much during holidays? No, you ate. These guys worked out together, filmed it, put it on social media. They are now a united front.
Yes, they are.
But if we want to talk about united fronts, yeah, we're not going to ignore this.
No, we're not going to ignore
one of the best songs in pro wrestling.
I was going to say
And
one of the
they
best
say,
tag
like-
teams in pro wrestling.
Well, the best song goes to the best team, tag team in pro wrestling.
These guys right here, the Runway, flaunting the 2PW tag team titles. But here's the thing. They can't flaunt it. They earned it.
They earned it.
They've had a hellacious run, Tony, with the STDs. And if you think about it, it's really hard to clear up an STD. So, I mean, what can I say? These guys got right through it, and next thing you know, right now they have two new teams here, two new young, hungry challengers, two new hungry teams. I'll learn to talk one day, folks, I promise, I swear to God. But now they got their, who are they going to focus on? That's the question. They're going to have to really spread out their game here tonight. Calvin Couture and Tyler Klein.
Well, the one thing I have to say, and before Drew Shannon introduces everyone, I'll say it after.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat tag team match. It is for the 2PW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, Deputy Don Murphy and Detective James Hetfield. They're the tag team known as Lawless and Order, Organized Pride.
Man, we just keep going through the lists of Law and Orders there.
Their opponents, Iron Mike Bonner and the Hooligan Julian J.
Iron Mike, Honor from the Hood District, ready to go.
And their opponents are the 2PW Tag Team Champions. The fashionista Kavod Couture, Mr. Design, Tyler Klein. They are known as the Runway.
The Runway now, again, flaunting that gold, but they have every right to.
Yeah, I mean, they have been through a lot since they took that gold from the STDs, including multiple chances for the STDs to regain those titles. And I talked to them earlier today, and they said, do you see the STDs in this match? No, we're done with them. And they said they want new competition. They don't want to face the STDs anymore. They think they're better than them. So they want to see what these two new teams, well, one new team and Lawless in Order, they want to see what they got. They say, we're going to beat them, and then you're going to have to find some new teams to fight us.
And the bell needs to be, the bell is going to be rung here, and then here we go.
Sorry,
Couture and Bonner. And right now, the fashionista, excuse me, Calvin Couture.
Fashionista? Fashionista, that's the actual.
Fashionista.
Well,
Okay.
it's not English, but you get it.
I know they told you to keep an eye on me. Oh, tagging in the detective. Smart maneuver by the champ.
Yeah,
I'll
keep
say
fresh.
It.
Now he
And
gets off
Calvin
the
Couture,
side.
yeah, Calvin Couture going to go to his rightful corner. What? Okay, here we go. This is what we
Deputy.
talked about. All right, this is what we talked about, Tony. You know, the most dominant big man in pro wrestling, self-proclaimed, of course. And
I mean, he has the heart of a big man. I
yeah,
give
but-
him complete credit for that.
Wow. Okay,
Buddy.
so
Deputy.
you don't want to insult him. He is a man of
I
the
know,
law.
and I think he's a phenomenal wrestler, but matched up against Iron Mike Bonner, who has been making waves since he started here.
Speaking
Wait a
of
minute.
waves, he's making waves out of those arms right now. Oh, wait a minute, he's thinking that test of strength, and hey.
Yeah, he had that.
didn't.
Didn't have that one.
Yeah, didn't have that. No, shoulder block by
Just a bit
Iron
outside.
Mike Bonner. And right now, Deputy Dawn wishes he was writing parking tickets again. Has him. Big suplex by Iron Mike Bonner.
Well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and Deputy Don Murphy got thrown.
Yeah, he does claim he's the most dominant big man in pro wrestling right now. So.
Oh, look at Iron Mike Bonner. First thing.
Over. Oh, big splash and tags in Julian J. Has him. The hooligan just catches him, swings him around, and sidewalk slam. He jumped with that, Tony. 1, 2, and no. Klein was getting out to defend.
And the interesting thing, you can always pick this up. The first sign of a good tag team is tag team maneuvers.
Yes.
Using that 5 seconds in between tag and out to be able to do damage to your opponent. Bonner and Jay have tag team maneuvers. That's the first sign you look for in a new tag team.
Well, you pointed out earlier that they've been working together. They've been training. I mean, they've been definitely working on some teamwork and communication, because the last time we seen them in this ring, it kind of melted down, but we're not seeing it melt down tonight. Here comes Jay up. Here goes that rugby background. Big splash. Throws on in. Power slam. Good Lord. He drove it through the mat. And right now, Iron Mike Bonner, again focused in. Klein. Mr. Design, Tyler Klein, all over it. Catches him. Low cutter there by Deputy. 1, 2, and no. That could have bit the runway.
Now here's the thing with these 3-team tag team matches. You know, I always like to talk about the triangle of death.
Yes.
And how they separate the ring, keep your opponent in your corner. Here's the problem. The triangle is a lot different, and it's not a triangle. It's more of a trapezoid in this situation. And there's a lot of dead zone in that untamed corner.
Speaking of dead zone, right now the detective and deputy handling Bonner, has him up. Has him, ooh, big super kick, and down. 1, 2, and Couture getting in the nick of time. This is why they are the tag champs.
Yeah, I mean,
very smart move in there.
Well, notice they have not been in the ring since early on, but they have been breaking up these pinfall attempts and keeping the title. They know very well, there's the tag.
That's a tag. That's a tag.
Now he's the legal man.
Hetfield has to leave the ring, and Couture now taking advantage of a weakened Iron Mike Bonner. Iron Mike now in the corner of the runway. That is one place you do not want to be, folks. At the end of the runway, and here we go. Couture throws him over. And again, this is why the runway. Look at this. Look at the tag team maneuvers, like you said earlier, Tony. 2 and only a 2 count. But my God,
there's a difference between a team that's been together for a month and a team that's been together for years. We just saw night and day between the runway and Bonner and Jay.
Oh my goodness, drives him. Double on DDT there. 2 and only a 2 count. And now Mr. Design, Tyler Klein, getting a little bit angry. But then again, we've known Tyler Klein to lose it at sometimes in these matches. I'm not talking lose is cool, but just start to get so frustrated when he just starts beating the hell out of him. Couture now choking Bonner. The referee's back is turned. The referee doesn't see it though.
I didn't see what are you talking about? I'm looking at the screen right here.
Where's your eye? And now,
well, no, Klein was definitely choking and had till 5 to break.
Well, Couture was doing it earlier, but then again, like you said, they have till 5 to break whatever. And right now, Klein picking up Bonner, but Bonner now trying to drive those big ham hocks into the gut of Klein. Oh, he just keeps on punching him right in the solar plexus.
That's not what Tyler Klein was. There's a reason he's Iron Mike.
Sends him off. Ducks that clothesline in. Big lariat, and this is why Klein has gold everywhere. 2 and only a 2 count. When you think about it, these guys are holding multiple tag team championships right now in multiple companies. There's a reason, and we're seeing it.
We're the most decorated teams in the area, and for good damn reason.
Very decorated. They have the fashion sense of, I can't even go there. They fixed me earlier, man. I mean, they helped me with my tie. Then they really, really insulted me.
Well, you're giving.
Yeah, got a point there. All right,
look at the quick tags. Look at the quick tags right there by Klein and Couture.
Oh, look at that now. They're just trying to get Hetfield mad. Big splash by Klein, and Tyler Klein known how to get into his head of his opponent.
Quick tags again, keeping that going.
Brings Bonner. I thought they were going to throw him in that opposite corner. That would not be smart, but now it.
Oh
my goodness. Driving him down. He had nothing to stop himself with because both arms were just occupied there. Again, cutting the blood flow was the runway, and Iron Mike Bonner,
that skull
just getting beat.
Yeah, that skull and crossbones driver, so to speak, little body slam action, a little bit of driver, a little bit of a crossroads there. Just nasty. Now another neck breaker, and they are focusing on Bonner's neck for sure.
1, 2, and Hetfield breaking up the pin. Hey, it's you know, you got to break up the pin, and right now Hetfield,
big punch right there.
Yeah, punched him right in the chest, and now Jay is begging.
I think Couture might not be paying attention. Yeah, he's definitely not paying attention. Turn around, Calvin.
Bonner lining him up for something here. Has him, picks him up in spine buster. Tags in Jay. Here we go. And right now, Klein, shoulder block. Again, the hooligan, Julian Jay, showing that rugby background right now as we speak. He's taken many out on the field, and now he's doing it here in the wrestling ring. Has him, my goodness, that was a flying shoulder block. Brilliantly executed, has him. Bookends him right into the ground, and my goodness, Julian Jay, the hooligan, scoring us with a piece of turnaround. Here comes the detective, David Hetfield, who is no stranger to tag team wrestling, and right now taking that impact, taking away anything Julian Jay has. But oh no, Jay now throwing that knee into the midsection. Pardon me, folks. This match is just unbelievable right now. And Hetfield and Jay playing pretty much a game of chess right now. And Spear! My goodness, Tony. He just took his head off with that one.
Well, I'm having trouble, Doc. Who's the legal man here?
I don't know. It's just complete chaos right here. But then again, it has been a night of chaos here. WW3 has it up. Olympic slam. Yes, I'm going to call it that. Oh, my goodness. Throws away. Oh, he needs to turn around. Bonner has him. Drives him down. That could be it. We could have new tag champs. No, here comes the deputy. Deputy Dawn has him.
I don't even think the ref knows who the legal man is. That was a big knee driver, and
my goodness.
The deputy stands tall, I guess.
Deputy Dawn Murphy's the only one standing right now.
Well, maybe tall was a little bit too much.
I wouldn't go there, Tony. And right now, Couture lining him up as the deputy face breaker. Couture has him. Comes the corner, sends him in. Here comes Couture, big back elbow. And the Runway doing what they do best. Off the ropes, here he goes. The catwalk's applied. 1, 2, 3, and Klein kicking out Bonner and Jay. And again, the Runway have defended their 2PW tag team titles. The Runway kind of antagonizing Bonner and Jay, but they have every right after that matchup.
No, I mean, they win the matchup, but the one thing I do have to point out, and again, I love Klein and Couture. Helped me with the fashion style, made me look great at my wedding. Okay? They didn't pin Bonner and Jay.
No, they didn't. But Bonner and Jay are pointing, this is not over. I don't think, Tony, we've seen the last of Iron Mike Bonner or Julian Jay, especially in the Runway. I mean, they want a piece of the Runway. That's all there is to it. Could we see maybe just a just a regular tag team title match between those two?
No.
There are so many teams gunning for the Runway right now, though.
I mean, every team, it's coming to 2PW, and let me remind you folks, teams are starting to look at 2PW and saying, we want to come here. So we're seeing this. So I don't know what's coming, but I know that we're going to face the next few months, years, decades of 2PW with the Runway as our tag team still.
I wouldn't say that too closely. I mean, I just saw the eyes of Iron Mike Bonner and Julian Jay. I do not.
They want the gold.
They want
the gold.
People who have put the ETF to rest, RIP ETF. I'm talking about Mickey and Marshall. That's right, the Gambino brothers making their way to the ring.
Originally, this match was, however, to give Drew a little bit of leeway, which I'll never do again, and if he asks, I'm denying it.
Okay.
This was originally the Gambinos and HL Supreme, the artists formerly, never mind.
Yes.
And against the STDs, Corey Futuristic, Chest Flexor, and the Bowler.
That's right, Brian McDowell, but unfortunately the Bowler had a tournament he had to go to, and HL Supreme.
So real quick, the match got changed. Yes. Yeah, it's my fault.
At least he's honest.
So, Supreme Super Hentai, he has the flu. I mean, he's legit sick, so he's not here. He's not going to be here. And then we got word that the bowler Ryan McDowell is sick also, so it's just a tag team. Sorry, guys. We're just not taking no chances with that old thing called COVID and all that crap, so now I told you. I appreciate it.
As we were saying, it's now a tag team. Thank you, Marshall.
That's right, the Sexy Times Blues, the STDs, making their way to the ring. And they still have some beef with the Gambinos. If you remember, Marshall Gambino pretty much taking the arm, the bionic arm of Corey Futuristic away from him.
Flexor and Corey Futuristic. They are the sexy talented dudes, always known as the STDs.
STDs. One thing about the STDs and the Gambinos, it's hard to get rid of an STD. You think it's gone, and then it just comes back to you.
You know, you make that same joke every month, and it's
Yeah, and it's old as me, Tony. I get it, but still, the simple fact is this: Futuristic and Flexor still have a score to settle with the Gambinos. But do you really want to be staring across the ring at Mickey and Marshall Gambino? I mean, the legacy of the Gambinos.
Well, I don't want to stand in front of Marshall and Mickey separately because they terrify me.
Better get together.
Better get together. Chess Flexor, Corey Futuristic, the STDs decorated tag team. They are inaugural tag team champions, or not inaugural, excuse me, ETF was, but they took it off of our inaugural. Can we talk about the ETF?
Yes, we
Are we allowed to talk about the ETF?
We are allowed to talk about the ETF.
Because Mickey and Marshall are coming off of
erasing the ETF. They, they had a match where, oh, look at that, finding. He just found chains on
this
Mickey.
match. Mickey, not all the matches are.
Chess Flexor has a way. Oh.
Okay. Not everything tonight is Anarchy rules, guys. I know we're starting the division, but not everything is Anarchy.
Wait, I think the referee found something else too, did he?
Listen,
another chain. He found another chain.
So Mickey is now 2 chains. I hate myself so much for that.
No, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. No, now you got to check Flexor. You got to check the chest.
Fair is fair, I guess.
Yeah, fair is fair. Wait. What's he?
He had a chain.
Look at it. He's just being honest here. Wait. Is that a fork? That was a fork. They knew they were going into a war tonight, Tony. I kind of. Oh, what the?
A rope. Oh. Wait.
At least they're not beads. Okay, so.
Wait. He has more chains than a pawn shop.
My goodness. Did he stop at the. Never mind. I'm not going to say what kind of store, but. My goodness. Look at all the plethora of plunder that both the Gambinos and the STDs have brought to the ring here. And poor Drew got to put his hands all over that.
I mean, part of the job, I guess.
Okay, these two locking it up now. Mickey and Chess Flexor. Mickey Gambino now. And they break it off here. Oh, he goes as tags in his their Marshall Gambino, and here we go, Mickey and Marshall. The owner of the company. And oh, wait a minute, now Futuristic getting into the action here, getting tagged in. I seen Marshall Gambino once. What? What is happening now? Wait. Is that George Michael I hear? They're getting ready to dance here. Is he challenging them to a dance-off? And, oh, wait a minute now, Futuristic's still dancing. If this is
What?
We're in Worthington, Pennsylvania.
Oh, God!
You just pushed a button on a one-man ass-kicking machine, Core Futuristic. Oh my goodness. He just laid a kiss on the, he could be getting fired here. I know it's gonna be on that big billboard next week here in Worthington, Pennsylvania. But right now, Marshall Gambino punishing Core Futuristic for, well, I wouldn't say his sins, kind of displaying his affection.
I mean, it was.
Tony Kincaid is speechless, folks. You're witnessing history right now. Oh, he's rubbing his face off that top rope. And now Mickey getting tagged in here.
You think Corey Futuristic, since he's from the future, would have known that that was a bad idea?
I knew it was a bad idea. Just walking into the building.
And yeah, you're from the present.
Yeah, sweet Jesus. Futuristic now getting punished here by both Gambinos. Now Mickey and they're just rapid fire kicking him. My goodness. And right now Gambino's sending him into the opposite corner. And now Futuristic in dangerous way and just getting his solar plexus rearranged here in that opposite corner. And here goes Mickey charging like a bull. Speaking of the bull, Marshall now talking to the ref. And here comes chest flexor. And now no tag made. But then again, that's the Gambinos.
You gonna scold them on tag team etiquette there, Doc?
No, not at all.
I'm not.
I see what just happened to Future. Oh, here comes Gambino off. Snap error there. Good Lord. And that is the neck of Corey Futuristic. And I think Marshall Gambino, oh no. Uh-oh. As you see on his tights, he's about to go to Camp Crystal Lake. Oh! That was a punch right in the Jonas Brothers there. Ouch. And right now, Futuristic wishing he was back in the future, because I wouldn't want to relive this. Oh my goodness.
This is.
Oh my
Corey
goodness.
Futuristic tried to add some levity to this match, and his presence for that was the biggest.
And Gambino's doing what they do best, manipulating the ref and taking advantage of a weakened opponent. And did you see that big right by Marshall Gambino?
I mean, Corey Futuristic's trying to get back into this one, but he has been worked over twice.
Oh, poke to the eyes by Mickey and taking away any momentum Futuristic had there for a second. Just driving him right into the mat. Here we go. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2 count. I mean, if you think about it, the Gambinos are on a high right now. I mean, they erased the ETF, and now they have an opportunity to clear up the STDs. What's next?
I don't know what is next. All I know is I'm still worried about being in the same room as Marshall, because Marshall has not the boss look, he has the bull look.
And he has that bull look right now, and Futuristic into the ropes. And it drives him straight to the mat.
That's the bull that caused a
riot
incident several years ago.
Oh, jeez. Can't say that the R word anymore. No, he caused a riot, folks. I don't care what anyone says. The cops are called. It was in West Newton, Pennsylvania. It was the scariest thing I ever saw. And right now, oh, look at this. The referee's back is turned again, and Mickey taking advantage. Oh, my goodness. What a chest chop by Mickey Gambino. And Chest Flexor just trying to get to his partner. And right now, Mickey's just, Marshall's antagonizing him, and Mickey is just cleaning up the scraps outside.
I mean, Chess has to be frustrated.
1, 2, and no. Sorry, Tony.
Chess has to be insanely frustrated because Chess has had many years dealing with the Gambinos and their issues. So is Futuristic for that. So he has a plethora of lists going back years at other companies, at this company, dealing with the Gambinos and some of their underhanded tactics.
Yes.
And
but the STDs have pulled some underhanded tactics in their time, too.
In recent years.
The STDs are really fighting with a chip on their shoulder, not just because they want to get the Gambinos back for what happened pretty much almost a year ago. But I'm talking about the simple fact is the STDs are on the leg lariat, and this is what Futuristic needs to get over and tag his partner, Chest Flexor. But like I was saying before, there's this animosity, and the STDs, if you think about it, they are in the back of the line now for the tag division.
Pretty much, yeah. But we have to,
ooh! And Mickey just driving that elbow right across the back of Futuristic.
And Mickey is now trying to.
Oh, big forearm, and now Chest coming in.
The ref is going to have, guy's going to have to get this together.
Right now, oh, here goes the game. Just beating away on Core Futuristic. You know, they have put Core Futuristic through hell, not only in this company, but other companies. Marshall Gambino speared Futuristic off bleachers and went for chairs. I've seen the video. It was ugly.
I mean, a lot of people have seen the video. It went viral. It was that destructive.
Yes. We thought Corey Futuristic was dead first.
He might wish to be dead after this beating he's taken.
And right now, all Flexor thrown into the mix
now. Chess is getting into it.
Catches, so I thought it was going to be a double hit boss, but they caught him in the drives him into the ground. Gambino elbow drop. And right now, bada bing, bada boom.
I mean, here's the problem is you need a body in the ring. Corey Futuristic is trying to, I guess, crawl his way back out of Worthington. Chess is just beat up. Futuristic is worse.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Is that a shoe? Is that a shoe? Who threw a shoe?
Who throws a shoe, really?
Honestly.
But right now, I guess they're done.
Well, I don't think they know where they are.
They're playing hide and go seek right now. The STDs.
Wait, I think Marshall might have an idea. Yeah, they tried to. It looks like both Chest and Corey tried to get under the ring to escape, and
that really didn't. Double noggin knocker by the Gambinos, courtesy of the Gambino. Excuse me. And right now, the STDs in a lot of trouble. And here come the Gambinos again. And now Chest Flexor a victim. All picks him up. Big elbow jump. And wait, Futuristic knocking Mickey off the top rope. Smart maneuver by him. And rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Oh my God, the STDs pull the upset. Well, I guess, what can I say? The STDs, what a comeback. Tony, you're speechless right now.
I mean, after the beating that Futuristic just took to be able to get a roll up in a 3 count.
But that's the thing about the STDs, if you think about it, not only do they hurt your body, they mess with your mind. And Marshall Gambino is 50 shades of beat off right now. I mean, he went for that into the corner there, misses him, gets his head off the turnbuckle. Futuristic rolls him up, 1, 2, 3. And the Gambinos walk them away here, but man, they have nothing to hang their head over.
No, they won that match and all, but actually getting the pinfall.
Remember, folks, this show tonight is in memory of Walter Wright III. We miss you, Walt. This one's for you.
Just a heads up, it is last call for the basket raffle. Last call for the basket raffle. If you haven't gotten your tickets in for the basket raffle, please make sure you do now.
You guys are not eligible if you're watching this on live stream for the basket raffle.
I'd still make a donation,
but you still can make a donation.
Singles action. Then you are going to love this match scheduled for 1 fall.
What can I say about this match, Tony, is this isn't just a rivalry. To me, this is a legacy. And what I mean by a legacy is...
Okay.
Yes, and what I mean by this, you can say it all you want. These two have fought tooth and tooth, back and forth, and tonight you're going to see a war. You're going to see another war. I'm talking about, especially courtesy of this man right here, the juggernaut. Can he make it 3-0? That's the question.
Yeah, he is 2-0 against the Rev Ron Hunt. And playing mind games with the Rev, We've seen in recent months that Juggernaut John Rodin is trying to get back on his feet, and his latest escapade is announcing that 2022 is his last year in pro wrestling.
Escapade?
Yeah,
Escapade.
I mean, it's a clever manipulation there. Juggernaut saying, "Hey, I'm gonna quit if I don't win the title."
I hope he hears this.
I hope
you know
he
his
does.
tag team partner, Zach Reigns, listening right now. Zach, we hope you get better, buddy.
They never tagged together because Zach Reigns got knocked out. Never. I hope you're. Hi, Zach. How are you?
I feel really bad when you have to face both of them sometimes. But there's a hush over this crowd right now. Talking about right now, the one, the only, the new Eclipse heavyweight champion.
Weighing 220 pounds, escorted to the ring by AJ Alexander. He is the newly crowned Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Red Braun.
Braun Hunt displaying his newest acquisition, his new title.
Yeah, we really do love winning titles at other companies and then bringing them to 2PW because you can't win 2PW titles, don't we, Jesus Club?
Ouch. Well, I will say this right now about the Rev. If you think about it, let's rewind back whenever him and Rodin fought, and Rodin brought out the RWA Heavyweight Championship, and the Rev didn't have a belt. And now, all of a sudden, the roles are reversed. He's bringing out a title, and Rodin's standing there with no gold.
Yeah, sure. And I'm sure Rodin will wrestle his heart out and try to overcome. Listen, I'm so tired of Juggernaut and him trying to garner sympathy because of how sad he's been ever since he lost the 2PW Top Prospect Championship to Elijah Dean. I feel for the guy. He didn't really get a great run because of COVID. I understand that completely. But I'm not going to feel bad for the guy.
You know, here's the thing about the Rev Ron Hunt. Rev Ron Hunt is actually treating this as like that movie Old Yeller. He wants to put this retirement and speed it up when it comes to John Rodin.
And you know what? Secondhand title belts aside, I agree with the Rev on this one. Okay? Just put, like, if Rodin doesn't want to wrestle anymore and wants to retire from the business,
first of all, if I'm the Juggernaut, am I running in and doing a wrecking ball, or am I, giving the champ time to take off his belt?
no, I mean, Juggernaut's never going to miss a chance to sit down.
Tony! My God!
Yeah,
Just
we're
the
only
disrespect
we're
you
only
showed.
live, guys. We're only live, okay? Let's we're only live,
And
Mark.
Ron Hunt playing mind games like he likes to do all the time. I mean, he plays mind games with everybody he faces.
Yeah, and I'm sure this is great theater for the people watching on live stream. Please donate to the memory of Walt for every minute Rev wastes time right now.
$1 a minute. Let's go for it.
A better price than 1-900 WWF or whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed by the referee that Red Braun Hunt will put the Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship up for grabs in this match.
Wait, what?
It is now for the Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Wow.
What?
This is right. Another company's belt, another company's championship is being put on the line here at 2PW tonight.
Well,
And
I mean,
now Rodin
I guess
playing some mind games of his own.
Rodin wanted opportunities to win gold in his last year. I guess Rev's given it to him.
That's right. Hey, look at the bright side here. Ouch. Ouch. In this crowd. Man,
He needs to tell me, kid. I'm getting at it from all sides here.
I know, man. The kid is, oh, my goodness. So back to the match at hand. Here we go. Lock up Ron Hunt John Rodin. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. And now the Juggernaut squeezing the head of Ron Hunt, sends him off to the ropes. Here comes big shoulder block, and the Juggernaut running through Ron Hunt like he's Wolverine. Here he comes up, catches him in midair, that power of the Juggernaut. And now Ron Hunt dropping those elbows, getting out of. Look at the agility of Rev Ron Hunt. That is why he is the Eclipse heavyweight champion. Won it in controversial fashion, but he did win it last Saturday. And Altoona, Pennsylvania now has it. Oh, just picks him up. It just pancakes him basically right off the mat. And right now, John Rodin now in control of this matchup. Has Ron Hunt lined up. Here he comes. Runs over, and Ron Hunt, smooth maneuver there, taking out the Juggernaut, taking out the legs on Abert. Here he comes. Baseball slide and a beauty. Tony, why aren't you speaking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't work for Eclipse. So I'm not going to call an Eclipse heavyweight championship match. I was here to call
just stop it already. Would you just stop it? That was Ron Hunt's decision. He went over, he told Drew, I'm putting this belt on the line.
Yeah, he told Eclipse's announcer, also our announcer, that the title was on the line. Did AC even sign off on this? Never mind.
Okay, first and foremost,
we're
not bringing that back up. We're not bringing that back into this. Ron Hunt now lining up. Rodin has him. Suicide dive, but wait. Rodin caught him. Rodin caught him. Picks him up. Oh, wait a minute. Now Ron Hunt trying to fight to get out of harm's way here. And wait a minute, catching the leg. Oh, I hope there wasn't a child there. My goodness.
There were several.
Oh, well, are they okay? They're fine.
They seem okay.
Oh, wait, here goes Ron Hunt now. Same we said he was going to do earlier. Suicide dive!
Oh, God!
My goodness. And the back of the Juggernaut just slammed off the... Oh, my goodness, the barricade. And we have some Ron Hunt fans in here getting behind the Rev.
Can I just bring up something? And I know I just made a big to-do about not talking during this match, but Rev looks insane. That is a crazy look in Rev's eyes.
He's going to that place, Tony.
That dark place.
That dark place of the Rev.
Dark place. That place that
you don't want to go to.
Ended the career of your friend Chris Taylor in RWA that damaged and destroyed so much.
First of all, slightly paused the career of my friend. We're not going to get into that. Rakes the back of Rodin. And right now, Ron Hunt trying to make an example here of the Juggernaut. Oh, right off the hardest part of the ring. Slamming his back off that apron, now rolling him back in.
Speaking of companies we both worked for, I mean, Rev and Rodin have been staples of multiple companies we've worked for. They have battled each other across multiple avenues of time and space. So it's the multiverse of sorts when it comes to wrestling. And I have never seen Rev in the multiple battles that I've seen him fight the Juggernaut John Rodin. I've never seen him this
what do you think about this?
Obsessed.
He's been waiting to compete in his building for 2 months. Last month, he was kicked out of here. Marshall Gambino kicked Ron Hunt out of here, remember. Picks him up and body slams him. I think Ron Hunt, after that body slam, still wishes he was kicked out of here.
You bring up a good point. The embarrassment of the Jesus Club last month must have pissed off, excuse me for the language, folks, ticked off.
Yes.
The Rev to no avail because he's watching that.
Respect breaker.
He's watching that and couldn't do a dang thing about it.
2 and only a 2 count. Pardon me, Tony, but my goodness, I thought that was it. As soon as Ron Hunt laid that reverse neck breaker, I thought that was it. I thought you could not preach on that. But right now, Rodin grabbing for that rope and Hunt taking him away.
Well, the Rev's fans are right in front of us.
They're right in front of us, folks.
You can hear them.
He's loving every minute of this. These fans are going nuts for Ron Hunt.
He's kicking Rodin to the beat of these fans.
Hey, Jesus Club has their own section. Go for it. Why not? Rock on. And right now, the Rev Ron Hunt just talking to the camera. And he is taking it to Rodin. Can this can this be the first win he gets in singles competition against John Rodin?
Now, if he gets this win, does this? I mean, it's for the title. Like if John is currently not employed by Eclipse.
Not that I know of. No. I don't really understand their inner office. But then again, if Rodin wins that belt, he has to go to Pennsylvania next time they run.
I don't know the legality of that, but I do know that it would be a nice little check mark on Rodin's farewell tour.
That's right, his farewell tour. This is it, folks. After this year, you know, no more Juggernaut, according to
allegedly.
And has him up. Thought he was going to suplex him. Now Ron Hunt had what power the Rev just displayed there, getting the Juggernaut over and suplexing him to the mat. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh, so close. That was only a 2 count.
Mark Charles III, the count right on top of that. And as you can see, Juggernaut's trying to get back to his base, but so far this match has been 95% the Rev.
And the Rev is just taking a toll on the body of John Rodin. John Rodin dealing with some multiple injuries. I was talking to him earlier, and just pounding the back. And now what's going on here?
Fans, they're chanting, "You can't beat him," and it's getting to Rev. I've never seen Rev get this shook. I think the kids are calling it. From the fans.
I mean,
he usually doesn't let it, but he's also not used to getting fans giving him guff.
Well, 2PW, you know, the Rev has a certain different attitude, and the crowd does not like him.
He doesn't like this fans. He doesn't like Worthington. He doesn't like the people that cheer for 2PW. He's very clear on that.
Oh, sends him to that opposite corner. The chest just bounced off that top turnbuckle, Tony. And right now, the Rev Ron Hunt in control. This could be the first victory he gets over John Rodin. Again, folks, this is not for a 2PW title. This is for a whole other promotions title, Eclipse Professional Wrestling, which we've had some history with in the past. And right now, the Rev just
by we've had history. Doc works for them, and they have invaded us on several occasions and given us.
I wouldn't say invaded. I'd say just mutual. Okay. But anyways, big clothesline by Rodin, trying to come back here, and now Ron Hunt regretting that decision he made. Possibly at the beginning of this, he cannot get up after having the Juggernaut. Oh, he's winding up. Uh-oh. Darn band's off. No surrender, no defeat here. Has him kicked in the midsection. Has him. And wait, drops the one knee. Oh, no.
Is he going for what I think he's going for?
I think we're going for a destroyer. Here we go. Oh, no. Catches him. Swings him around. We can see it right here. Alabama slam. And just drives him to that.
That's a pin.
1, 2.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Boston Crab applied.
That lion tamer hold right there.
Yes, he has it in that lion tamer position where you just stretch out the back. You have the neck pressed against the mat. My God, Tony.
He's put out people with that move. We've seen it multiple times. Rev had to get to the ropes right there to break it. That's one of the most amazing pulls. He did not break it and was able to pull him through.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That was right there. That was almost a tap out.
That's a serious call, and I don't blame Mark Charles. Mark Charles made the best call for his judgment right there. The second he grabbed the ropes, Rev tried to pull him off the ropes. That does not erase the 5 break. So Mark Charles doing pretty much the right thing there and making sure that break did happen.
And right now,
that's a hard situation for any ref.
You can see Ron Hunt clutching his back. I mean, you can see the weight of Rodin, all the power of Rodin.
And Rodin's
compressing that
Rodin's
spine.
clutching his ribs right there, Doc. Like, both these men have taken a lot out of each other.
I mean, they beat each other up every time I've had the right to call, these matches, these numerous matches of these two. And like I said, John Rodin and Ron Hunt, they do not hold back on each other. Ron Hunt wanting to be that loss, wanting to stop this path of Rodin right now. And he literally wants, like he said before, Doc, I'm going to make him my personal old yeller. He literally said that to me in the back of it. And right now, Ron Hunt's showing that. Multiple shots to the face there.
Oh, did he just blow snot in his hair?
Rocketed right in his hair. That is very nasty, sir. We are in a pandemic. And wait a minute. Oh, God. Pile driver!
Oh, God!
Ron Hunt is dead,
Oh
folks.
my God.
Sweet Jesus. Ron Hunt was just pile drived right on that apron. Oh my goodness.
I'm stunned. The viciousness of that pile driver
Yes,
was.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here, folks. My goodness. And Ron Hunt trying his best.
Now I believe we're still giving champions advantage. Okay?
Okay.
I know this is an unsanctioned championship match by Eclipse, but Rev still wins the title on a count out. Keeps the title rather on a count out. So John has to get him back in the ring.
My goodness. And right now, Ron Hunt's slow to get up. They're at 7. I mean, that was a pile driver on the apron. I don't think he's going to get up from this. He's going to end up keeping that title. If this ends up being a count out, like you said earlier.
I mean, just watch. Why? Why, Rev?
Because Rev Ron Hunt, one thing about Rev Ron Hunt, his ego is huge.
I mean,
if you love him, you
no,
hate him.
I don't, and I mean, it's not ego if you can back it up, and Rev's one of the few people who can back it up. But intelligently, come on, just stay, just take the loss. It means 0.
And right now, oh no, wait. Oh, just.
Never mind, I'm wrong. Rev's a genius. Suckering John Rodin in beautifully.
He did play him like a fiddle on that one, Tony. I cannot take that away from the Rev Ron Hunt. Just
King
driving.
Possum, Rev Ron Hunt in the building.
And right now, just driving that shoulder right into the steel post. And what is happening here? What is going through the mind of the Rev right now? Again, that dark place.
I mean,
you
you mentioned it before. He's looking to take out Old Yeller, and he's cocking. It looks like he's cocking the shotgun.
Oh my goodness!
Can I say that on stream? I'm not sure. I just did.
We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. And right now,
is he going for a turnbuckle brain buster?
Ron Hunt wants to try to send him over into the crowd. He's going into the crowd, Tony. And
oh my God!
Ron Hunt just driving the skull. Or excuse me, John Rodin driving the skull of Ron Hunt into that top turnbuckle. My goodness. This match has been so back and forth. Yeah, sometimes you lose. Oh my goodness, what is he doing now? He's pulling Hunt up to that rope.
Pulling's the right word. He's pulling him.
He's pulling him by his head. Look at the power. Oh God. And Ron Hunt just grabbing that top rope, Tony, blocking John Rodin from trying to get a superplex here. If that superplex happens, Ron Hunt is in trouble.
Notice
we could see a new Eclipse champion.
Notice Rev's now trying to get his base on the top turnbuckle. Oh God!
And he slips.
That's the danger of that top rope.
Wait a minute, he slipped though, has him up in.
Oh!
But did you see what Ron Hunt did?
He turned his body and took all the force out of the suplex and put it on the chest of John Rodin.
1, 2, and Hunt kicks out.
It was not as effective because he turned his body out of the suplex. The damage was severe, but not severe enough to put Rev away.
No, he took so much momentum away with that maneuver from Rodin, but Rodin now trying to just dig, trying to get in his mind, what can he do next to stop the Rev Ron Hunt? What has he done in the past to stop Rodin? Here comes Rodin.
Oh!
Pushing the ref out of the way, but Rodin missing, has him.
Oh!
Good night.
The concussive power, you could see the back of Rodin's head shake with the force of that.
And the knees into his spine, too, the Rev Ron
That's
Hunt
the
provided.
obvious one. The damage is the neck.
And oh, no. Here we go.
Is he going for a destroyer again?
A Rev Destroyer! Holy shnikes!
That's it.
He has him right here. 1, 2, no!
Just a 2 count. Mark Charles was right on top of that, and that's the right call.
Oh my goodness, and the Rev cannot believe what just happened. The Rev, oh my goodness. The Rev can't believe it. The Rev's like, what is it going to take to destroy the Juggernaut? Nothing has worked yet.
Come on, Rev.
Mark Charles now checking on John Rodin that we might have to have a referee stoppage. There's enough damage to John Rodin's head and neck. It is in Mark Charles' duty as a referee to stop this match, and he's checking out John, making sure he's okay.
And now Rev runs him up, and he misses him. Rodin has to take advantage here.
Just dodging that. Now
Dodging
checking on the
the
Rev, and
bullet.
oh!
Ron Hunt pulling the count in harm's way. Oh no. Rolls him.
One,
One,
two. Just a 2 count with no ref.
And
That's the hunger of Juggernaut. Or, you know what? I was wrong. We did start that count a little bit late. But more importantly, I think Rev did let that go.
Oh, chop to the neck, has him.
I think Rev did let that go when he realized that there was no count going. Okay.
And now the Rev.
Clearing out the security and
Oh
taking that
no,
chair.
guys, we are going for a chair. Rev Ron Hunt said he's going to end it. He said he was going to end John Rodin.
Take him out back, I guess.
Here we go, folks. Oh my goodness. And the Rev, the Juggernaut, oh no. And the Rev, what the?
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. No, he did not just do what I think he did. Oh,
How
you gotta be
dare
kidding
John
me.
Rodin hit the Rev Ron Hunt in the head like that? Despicable! Despicable! And we're on live stream, John! You sycophant!
This cannot go down like this. Did Ron Hunt really just pull a maneuver like this?
He's hurt! Look at him, Mark! Mark Charles, call for the
Tony, why are you laughing at this? Well.
Rev.
Yeah, caught red-handed. So
Rev, you can't get past the count. He has 4 eyes.
Oh, now he's going back to his head. I know. Is this really happening right now? And now, wait a minute, Rodin.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, just kicked John Rodin in the little Juggernaut. Oh! Drives his head to the mat.
That's it.
That was a low blow. No, this can't end like this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Wait a minute. That voice is...
I know that voice.
This is Jesus talking. I see your stupid ass games back there. Listen, just shut up a minute. I don't feel that time. You're out here wasting other people. I understand that your vagina is very
You can't say
puffy
that.
right now.
You can't say that.
It's title. God forbid. You might have won. Everybody, Rev Ron Hunt won. But, hey, in like good fashion, the good Lord says, you can have, we're going to do this match again. No, we ain't doing that. Listen. Will you shut up a minute? No, you're having Virgil talks less. Listen. Ref, don't do anything. We're going to restart the match. You don't have to put your Eclipse title on because your vagina is swollen. So, hey, ring the bell.
Sure, boss.
You're right.
Turn around here. Rodin picks him up. Rodin plants him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Rodin wins again. John Rodin victorious and is officially 3-0.
Wait. AJ Alexander is now stomping a mud hole into John Rodin.
Damn it. And now the Jesus Club. I guess the Juggernaut is how you pay for your sins. And now AJ Alexander sticking his nose where it don't belong. And what's happening here? He has Rodin. Oh, come on. This is not.
Come
the
on.
match is over, damn it. Super kick applied.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Here comes. Is that who I think it is?
That's not.
Dior Castro.
I know Dior Castro. Is that Ricky?
Yep. What is he doing here?
I don't.
Go ahead, Tony. Just say it.
Is that
Everyone-
Ricky Hawkins?
Yes. Yes, it is. Look at all the Philly stuff.
Yeah, of course it's.
I have a sudden craving for a cheesesteak.
He's a phenomenal cook.
He is. But the thing is, they're out here having Rodin's back. I mean, neither of these two like the Jesus Club. I mean, I
Well,
think Castro.
wait, Dior Castro said he was going to get help. Is that the help he got? Ricky Hawkins.
That's actually smart on his part. By the way, I'm pulling for you, Eagles. But anyways, Rodin victorious again, Tony. John Rodin. Can you say that? Come on, go ahead, Tony. Your turn. Please.
11 months to go until I'll no longer have to talk about John Rodin.
I hope he hears this. I hope he hears
It's
this.
live on stream.
Obviously, there's people listening. Zach Rain's listening, friends of his.
Okay, text them. Text them. Zach, you're listening, text them. And also, text all your fans to donate as much as they can to the family of Walter White.
That's right.
Wright, excuse me, not Walter White. That's a different thing. Walter
Yes,
Wright.
Walter Wright.
One of our greatest first sponsors, one of our largest sponsors. We miss him insanely.
Yes.
And any
He put-
donations you give tonight by clicking the link at this video go directly to the family to help them.
Everything is going to the family tonight, so I cannot wait.
It's literally it's warmed my heart to see the crowd we have tonight.
Yes, and the love that
and the
Walter's
love that we've given, that the fans have given, that we've been able to give to Walt's family. Like it makes my heart grow 3 sizes, and I'm a piece of crap.
Wow. I wouldn't say that.
Oh shoot, we're live.
Yeah. Don't edit. Can't edit that.
Proceeds once again getting going to the family of Walter Wright III, and of course that's because of all of you showing up tonight. Thank you guys so much for making us an awesome night. We've still got a few more matches here. I just want to make sure what we're doing as far as the baskets.
Well, while we have a little bit of time, Doc, I want to talk to you about what Walt meant to 2PW, and I want to tell the fans a little bit about this. So, in case you didn't know, when this company started a few years ago, Walt came to an event, was friends with the owner,
Papa Judo,
Papa
too.
Judo, the COO.
All right, I'll tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and get to the next match,
And
we'll see what's going on with this.
he was our first sponsor, our biggest sponsor with the Vape Lab.
He helped put 2P.
This match scheduled
Yeah.
for one
When we were
fall
sh-
is for
when-
the Top Prospect Championship.
We miss you, Walt, and we wish you were here.
You're the reason we're still running after all the turbulence. Walt's the reason we're still here today.
Exactly.
A little bit emotional there, Doc, but we got a Top Prospect Championship to call next.
We do. Emotions aside, the Top Prospect Championship is happening. And right now, as you can hear, the sermon, you could say, the dark prayer before the mind eraser. Remy LaVey, the challenger, walks out to the ring. This man is just haunting. This man, it's an uneasy, unsettling feeling. And here he comes, especially with that jerk. Freak, I tell you what, Freak pretty much is like general manager of the year when it comes to 2PW. He has assembled pretty much, he didn't really build the culmination, but he pretty much drafted the whole culmination. And oh, here we go, face to face, Jamie's brother, who is a staple here when it comes to crowd participation. But what if, is Jamie recovered from the beatdown he took last month? That is the question. You got to talk to him. I stayed away from him. I really wish you would too. You didn't seem too happy to see you.
I mean, you wanted part of this. You wanted to get down to the nitty gritty of what was going on with the culmination last month.
Yeah,
and what they told us, what they told you, is exactly what your fears were, right?
Exactly. The culmination is here in 2PW, and the culmination is running rampant. And they have their sights set. I mean, you know, you can set your sights, set them high, but they're going straight to the top after Jamie Jameson.
It's not just that. It's the fact that the culmination has always been a force of terror in pro wrestling and Pittsburgh Pro Wrestling. Remy LaVey alone is a terror. But he's been running roughshod through 2PW since I started here.
Yes. Speaking of the devil, here comes our 2PW champion. That's right. There he is, the country hammer himself, Jamie Jameson. And this crowd is exploding right now. Do you see that strap around the neck? That is going to be tied to both combatants. Now, if you don't understand the rules of a four corners match, you are strapped together and you have to tap all four corners.
Yeah.
You can get the 2, you get the 3. You don't get that fourth one, you have to start all over again. If you get contact, if your opponent makes contact with you before you touch all 4 of those, you start all over again.
And we're back. You have to remember something here, and to the fans at home, this is not your television four corners match. We don't have lights. We don't have blinkers. We don't have a little flashlight to dictate which corner's been touched. Mark Charles III, our referee for this contest, has to count individually 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mark Charles III has such a huge, I mean, after taking the shot he took from the last one, I hope he's prepared for
The
this.
winner must touch all 4 corners consecutively in order to win. Introducing first the challenger, escorted to the ring by Great E. Representing the culmination from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 220 pounds, he is the mighty wrestler, LaVey.
Some LaVey fans in the crowd, or is that just more the culmination?
2PW Top Prospect Champion. From Runway, Pennsylvania, weighing 275 pounds, he is the country hammer,
Some Jamie Jameson fans, some Remy LaVey fans. We have seen Remy LaVey's stock rise amongst the fans of 2PW in recent months.
But if you think about it, he has been a staple in Pittsburgh wrestling for a long time, Remy LaVey. I mean, I remember one of my first ever events commentating, Remy LaVey was involved, and he was just as scary, he was just as evil, he was just as sinister as he is today.
Yeah, and with the culmination's backing, I mean, this is a bunch of guys in the culmination who just enjoy torturing people, both physically and mentally.
And right now, this is for the Top Prospect Championship.
We are underway.
Jameson, LaVey and Jameson. And as you can see, Jamie already working that strap, and oh, no. Remy wants to get out of here, but you gotta think about it. Where's Philip Archer right now? Where is Jason Gory?
Well, I mean, Philip Archer has his own match he has to get ready for, the main event tonight against Stevie, LeBell. Gory, I haven't seen all day.
I haven't seen him either, and maybe he has another event or something, but he is not here tonight. And that's just fine, because now Jamie gets his hands on one member of the culmination. He wants all 4 of them, even his former friend, Phil Archer.
Well,
but then again, does Jamie have any friends?
Yeah, I mean, I brought it up to him last month after the show. No one came out to help him with the culmination.
Oh, no.
Down. Oh, my
goodness. I mean, it's legal. You could use that strap any way you want.
I mean, but as I was saying before the strap came in, baby, the culmination beat the snot out of Jamie Jameson. And I asked him after the show, have you burned all your bridges? God dang it, guys.
That was the second one, and oh my goodness. Remy LaVey paying for his sins last month right now.
And he said,
oh wait, we're going for one.
One?
We're at 2. I'm trying to help Mark out here a little bit. We got 2. If he makes contact, he has to start all over again. And Jameson, and
That's
it.
That's the rub.
That's it. Jameson has to start over again. And right now, and again, here comes LaVey's evil side, choking him. And oh, European uppercut to the back of the head.
And now choking him, hanging him from the ropes.
He did. He hung him. And right now, Freak on the outside. Jameson's going to have to keep his head on a swivel, especially with Freak on the outside. Freak does like to get involved once in a while.
Yeah, he does get involved from time to time, but Jameson, again, like I was saying, I asked him last month, does he have any friends left? And he said, maybe I don't. Maybe my road to top prospect championship burned those bridges. I got to figure this out. And then, oh!
Did he really just...
Ref, that's fan interference. Ben, that's fan interference.
And oh my goodness, and oh, big punch. And
you're out of here. You're not even here.
The Country Hammer utilizing the crowd, you could say. Oh, wait. A sudden hush.
Oh, no!
That was Remy's nipple, and it's into the second row.
Oh, Remy just donated his nipple.
And good, here we go again. And
oh
my goodness. And Jameson now looking over at Freak. Oh, they're asking for it.
Oh, that is a right, straight right.
And LaVey in lots and lots of trouble right now, folks. Oh, here we go.
Oh!
And I think Jameson just broke his hand on that. He missed it. Whacked it off that steel beam. Here we go again.
LaVey stringing him through.
LaVey has utilized the ring post into damaging the shoulder and, of course, before damaging the hand.
And using that strap to perfection, using it as an anchor point and a pivot point to put Jami headfirst into that steel barrier, or the steel ring post.
Yes.
I can't even speak. I'm sorry.
I mean, my God, this match has been just brutal so far. But then again, when it comes to brutality, you think of Remy LaVey, you think of the culmination. You also think of the Country Hammer, Jami Jameson. In this very building, I saw skewers just packed into the head of Jami Jameson.
Oh, Jami Jameson is
overcome a
no,
lot
there's
of
no
brutality.
fear. There's no fear in the game. I will be the first one to admit Jami Jameson has zero fear. Okay? This guy takes pain and relishes in it because he feels that being the top wrestler in the world means that you have to take some beatings. And he has accepted that hand and foot. I will give the Country Hammer credit for that. There is not a single man in 2PW, maybe in Pittsburgh, that can take the beating he does and still keep ticking. That being said, that's physical. That ain't mental.
And mental is all about Remy.
That's
LaVey's
Remy's game.
And right now, he is just choking the life out of the Country Hammer. But, I mean, you talk about, oh, wait a minute now. Jami threw that big ham hock, but it just wasn't enough. And the champion's off his feet. I think this is the first time we've seen the champion off his feet in the matchup so far.
Well, in the ring. He was on his feet outside. But, yeah, this is the first time we've seen Jami Jameson on his feet, off his feet, rather, in the ring.
And right now, Remy LaVey, is he toying with him? He needs to quit talking to the crowd, and he needs to focus on Jami here.
Well, he needs to focus on those four corners, too. Remember, if he touches those four corners, he's walking out of here the top prospect champion. Let's not miss the plot here.
There is no way, and I'm going to say this, you can't win pinfall, you can't win submission, and neither disqualification count, nothing. Those four corners are your life source.
Short of an act of God, there is nothing that can finish this match outside of four corners. Bop, 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 bop.
All right, so now Jami Jameson in trouble, and Remy LaVey taking it. What if Remy LaVey pulls the upset tonight here?
One.
WW3. Okay, we're at one. Oh, no. And again, he's going to have to start again. Remy LaVey is going to have to do a lot more than what he has done to defeat the Country Hammer, Jami Jameson. We've both seen Jami go through hell, especially to capture the 2PW title off of the Man Down Elijah Dean. If you remember, that was a hellacious matchup.
Oh, I remember the hellacious matches to win Jami Jameson the title, but in the path to doing that, he went through some horrible turmoil at the hands of Elijah Dean. One. That's one. We got two.
We're at two.
We got two. And Jami Jameson's a tough cookie, but Remy LaVey, now look at Jami Jameson trying to roll that out, and that is going to break the count.
And Remy LaVey again utilizing the strap and just choking, taking the air supply away from Jamie Jameson, now just beating Jamie Jameson down here.
Has him like a dog on a leash right now.
Oh my goodness, did he just use the piece of the...
He used the metal buckle.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
To gouge Jamie's eyes. Now he's dragging Jamie. We got 2.
Okay, we are at and again,
Jamie just won't stay down. He is too big, too powerful. And every time Remy tries to get that 3rd turnbuckle, Jamie is just stopping him and slamming him.
Good Lord. Sorry, Tony. I just you were in the middle of a methodical storytelling there, and then boom, Jamie just turned it on you.
Why am I even trying?
And right now, Remy LaVey is down. Oh, wait a minute. Jamie Jameson here is he gonna go for the corners? No, he can't. Remy LaVey. Wait, the Freak rolled him out. Freak rolled out.
That's insanely intelligent by Freaky. Like pulling Remy out sets a.
Look at the mark. You can see the mark going across the back.
It also prevents, like, as Freak is trying to hold Remy LaVey from getting back in the ring.
Wait. Freak has LaVey's feet. It's like a tug of war here. And you know who's really suffering from this is LaVey. Oh no. Freak's been dragged in the ring here.
Did Freak just try to say he's cool?
Yeah, he's trying to, and oh my goodness, and Freak getting out of harm's way.
Wow,
just
that was the most agile I've ever seen Freak in my life.
Too bad he didn't get it. Sorry, I won't get into personal details here, but oh my goodness. And now LaVey not only playing mind games with Jamie right now, he's playing mind games with this crowd.
Well, the crowd has been taken out of it because the crowd, for the most part, wants to see Jamie win. They are firmly in the Country Hammer's corner, and Remy is taking the air out of this.
And it's the mind eraser. He erases, and he's erasing.
Well, it's not
everything.
like these fans had much to erase.
Oh, come on, Tony.
Let's be
and
nice.
now he just bit Jamie Jameson. This man is just a savage.
Wow, he's been taking pieces out of Gory's playbook. That is the culmination right there.
The culmination for you. All they do is hurt you. They mess with your mind. And oh my, big drop kick.
Shotgun drop kick.
Good Lord, Jameson coming in and like a wrecking ball. Good Lord. Has him. Picks him up. Suplex. And this could be it. This could be the momentum stealer. Jamie Jameson needs to retain this title. Can he retain the title? That's the question, folks. My goodness.
He's crawling to that first turnbuckle. Gets one.
Gets the one. Can he get the other 3? That's the question right now.
Well, in Jamie's credit, Remy is in good position to get all 4 of those corners. Where Remy's body is, plus the length of the strap, he can get to all 4 corners without having to maneuver Remy LaVey. Now, Remy is starting to realize that, and he's starting to try to pivot himself.
We're at 3, Tony. One more.
You can
one
see
more corner.
Remy's starting to stir here. We got one more corner, folks. Jamie touches that. We're in. Oh,
my goodness. And utilizing the strap and just hitting the private area of the Country Hammer.
We're reset to 0, folks. Double underhook DDT.
And he just lands him right on the mat. That could be what LaVey needs.
If you notice, he wrapped the strap around his neck. Remy LaVey wrapped the strap around Jamie's neck, then delivered the double underhook DDT.
Taking air away from him as well.
Taking air from him and then cutting it completely.
With that impact, Tony, my God. Wow.
So blackout followed by blackout.
Exactly. Right now, this is where LaVey needs to capitalize. LaVey needs to touch those corners.
I don't know why Mark Charles is calling for a standing 10 count, though.
I think he's just used to,
I mean, he is a strict proponent of the rules, so I get that.
Back and forth these guys go, punch after punch. And my God, these guys have beaten the holy hell out of it. You could see the remnants of the strap across Jameson's skin and definitely LaVey's shoulder. If you look at that upper shoulder, he has a huge welt from where he was hit.
I'm sure there's welts everywhere on both these guys' bodies.
There's going to be a couple black eyes if they keep punching each other like this. And right now, back and forth. And now, has him. Oh, misses him. LaVey misses him. Has him up. Oh, I thought he was going for the. I was smelling a DVD everywhere on that. Has him.
Sling blade.
Sling blade applied, and right now,
And Jami doing the smart thing, rolling out of the ring.
smart maneuver by the 2PW champ.
Jami Jameson, for all, he's getting the crap beat out of him, but my God, is his ring awareness on point right now. So we got one.
But he's, you know, you talk about cutting the ring in half, Tony.
Yeah, that's
right
cutting
now.
the ring into like fourths right now.
Wait.
And Freak's trying to get him back in the ring, I think.
Yeah, Freak's trying to roll him back in the ring because he wants to get that corner. And now LaVey to the second rope.
Technically, that's the second turnbuckle, but I don't think Remy LaVey's thinking about turnbuckles right now.
No, he's not. He said he's going to erase him right here. He has him. Wait, oh, wait a minute. Pulls him.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Here we go.
No!
DVD!
Go for the pinfall, I think, and just reactionary.
Well, yeah, he rolled over for a second, but then he realized
One.
okay,
That's one.
One corner's been rolled. The Death Valley driver's been applied. Not many people get up for that. We've seen so many victims. I mean, he's put people through tables. He's put people through chairs even.
Can he get the last two?
We're at 3. He needs one more.
There is one more. And Jami remains top prospect championship.
If he has it, he's
Inches
all Remy has
away.
to do is yank it.
4. That's it. Ring the bell.
Jameson has retained again.
Man, hell of a fight by Remy LaVey right now, but Jami Jameson able to get those corners all through that Death Valley driver, that patented Death Valley driver. And my Lord, did that put Remy to 8.
Remy, I mean, he caught him in mid-air to use that strap to pull him on top of him.
And somewhere Gory's not going to be happy. Somewhere Gory is going to be pissed.
No, but I don't think this is far from over from the culmination. But tonight is Jami Jameson's night. But most of all, tonight is the night for Walter. That's right, Walter Wright in the third. He'd be smiling right now.
Oh, yeah.
The brutality of that match. He loves it. He loves his hardcore matches. He loved everything. And right now, he is smiling. Oh my God, wait a minute! That's Jason Gory!
Oh!
And now Jason Gory was here, damn it! And now the culmination, they're striking again. Damn it, the culmination struck again. Checking on his partner there, checking on his friend, Remy LaVey. Oh my God, that's
no,
the meat hook. That's
a
his
meat hook. Whoa, whoa.
No, damn it. No, wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my God, he's yanking it. He's stretching.
We need help out here.
Somebody get
That's a real meat hook.
There's blood
Jesus
everywhere.
Christ.
Gory has just. Oh my God, the inside of Jamie's mouth. Oh my God, that meat hook. Wait a minute. Here comes the Juggernaut. Juggernaut still clutching his ribs from his matchup. We need medical attention.
Look at his mouth.
Gory just stuck that meat hook in the mouth of the champion.
I know,
God, Rodin came out.
Gory's been known to mess with people's minds, F with people's minds, but that meat hook went right through his cheek.
I mean,
I haven't seen something like that since Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, 78. But what I'm trying to say is, my God, look at the blood all over. Jameson can't believe. Jameson's in shock. This was worse than the
Jami is standing.
And the culmination. Oh my God, he was going to hit a kid with a hook just a minute ago. Gory and LaVey smiling, even though LaVey lost. The culmination struck again. Thank God Rodin was here. So I guess Jami Jameson has some friends, Tony.
I guess, but God. Once again, our winner, Jami Jameson.
Wait, did you see Gory motioning for that
Yeah,
belt?
Gory wants that belt.
And now fighting with the crowd, fighting with everybody's the culmination. Jameson victorious here, but my God, I can't believe what I'm seeing. But then again, look here, John Rodin.
Oh my God.
Look at it. Look at Jameson's been through hell, folks. Not only with the match against LaVey, but also the match after the match. Gory driving that hook into the cheek, into the mouth. That could have caused not only just that could cause death, that could cause just,
there has to be a hole in his mouth. Those things are designed to destroy, to rip through tendons. Ugh. God.
I can't believe what I've just seen, folks. Jameson's walking away from this. That's the thing.
How is he walking away from this?
I don't know, but again, Jameson, this is not the last he's heard of the culmination. My gosh, Jesus. Again, tonight, in the memory of Walter Wright III. My God,
I can't read. I mean, we.
on his memorial chair, it said "hurt and heal." My God, Jamie's gonna take a while for Jamie to heal.
Well, we're announcing right now the winners of the raffle, Drewies, and while we're doing that, you know, we're a few steps away from the main event, which is our last match of the evening.
It is the crowning for the new Anarchy title.
Yeah, the title made in dedication of Walt. Walt loved
hardcore wrestling.
Hardcore wrestling, and the Anarchy division is built with him in mind.
Yes.
And I think the important thing for everyone to realize for this is that this matchup is perfectly tailored to express what Walt meant to us and what Walt did for us. A title in his memory is probably the best thing we possibly could do.
I mean, on the title itself, his initials
are there, so we will always remember that this is Walt's title. And while he may not ever be able to hold it, we know it's his.
We definitely know it's his. The memory and just the thing, what Walter Wright meant to 2PW, what he meant to Prospect Pro Wrestling. This title, that's right, this title is just a symbol of what he was all about, which was hardcore and anarchy in wrestling.
And how poignant is it is that two of the young guys for 2PW, two of the guys that knew Walt very well, two former Hossmen who Walt,
former friends,
in Archer and LeBell will be wrestling, and that one of them will be the inaugural Anarchy champion. Like, it's poignant, and it means a lot to me as not just Tony Kincaid, but the man behind the headset, so to speak, because it reminds me why I started working in this business, the family aspects of it.
Wrestling is family.
Wrestling is family, and to anyone who's donated tonight, we thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes,
I
exactly.
mean, and that's coming from Tony, that's coming from Mike. That's not the people that are on Mike.
Kincaid and Doc, Mike and Tony.
Mike and Tony. And that money's going right to that family, and to talk to their family, and to see how much love that they feel from the fans and from Pittsburgh wrestling community completely in general. I don't think we can put in the words as human beings the good parts of humanity that you fans have shown, not just 2PW fans, but fans of pro wrestling.
Yes.
So
independent pro wrestling.
Independent pro wrestling. And I want you guys to know, if you're watching this randomly, you stumbled across this because your friend shared it or your friend's friend shared it. Wrestling is a family. It's not what everyone makes fun of. If wrestling is about family first and foremost. It's about love.
It is
And
about
as Ben gives a basket of baking mixes, that shows the love. We have a basket for baking supplies because you know what?
Luckily
Wrestling is about comfort and home.
I'm very happy that wasn't out here earlier. I mean, Culmination could have used those baking supplies. I'm just saying. You don't know those guys today. Those guys are scary as in some way. What we're trying to say is this, folks, is Walter Wright was family. To us. He still is family. Always will be family. And because of him, and just because of the dedication and what he believed in the product, which was Prospect Pro Wrestling, you know, we are able to thrive. We are able to still go on. I mean, COVID kicked a lot of people's butts, and Walter stood behind us no matter what. You know, all of our sponsors have stood up and stood behind us. But Walter was there on Halloween. Walter was there, you know, to just, you know, basically get behind us and say, keep going, guys, keep going. You know, he's just, you know, he dawns 2PW. If 2PW's in his blood, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, when we did the quarantine challenge, I remember him being there and helping us set up the ring, take the ring down. I mean, that was a very hard thing for us to shoot. That was a lot of matches in one day, and the guys showed up without a crowd, except for Walt and his family. We didn't have a crowd much for those quarantine challenges, but we had Walt right over there in that corner, right there near the door, and he was cheering and booing and all these things, doing what he did best, loving this business. And when we did Hardcore Halloween.
Hardcore Halloween was, that was a scary situation. I almost lost a car that night. But
that was Walt.
Yes.
You said, hey, we're holding a wrestling show in a field.
He was so down.
And he was down, man. Like, it was great. And that's Walt, and that's what wrestling is about. That's what wrestling is about. Like, can you honestly imagine seeing something like this at a single A baseball game? Like we miss Walt so damn much. And
I will say this, like tonight, you know, it also showed, you know, not only the workers in the back, you know, everybody out here that set up the ring, set up the chairs, the people that video this, the people that commentate us, the people that commentate this, the ring announcer, you know, basically everybody, what I'm saying is everybody has come together tonight, you know, to celebrate the memory of Walter Wright and what, you know, what he's done. I mean, the man not only was just, you know, he was a businessman, you know, he also, you know, lead singer of a band.
oh yeah.
I mean, the man had pipes, you know, good taste in music. So, but like I said, we could talk on and on all night, but what we need you people to do right now, if there's anybody else that's willing to, you know, we have the links, click the button, donate just a little bit. Doesn't matter how much it is, every little bit helps. You know, donate to the family of Walter Wright III, and, you know, donate it, and just not only show Walter Wright's family, you know, how much he meant to the Pittsburgh wrestling community, but to also show, you know, the workers here who've put their bodies on the line. I mean, my God, we just saw Jameson with a mouthful of blood from a meat hook, for God's sakes. He basically got leather-faced by Jason Gorey here. And all this, and walking away, you know, knowing the fact that we were able to entertain this crowd, Walter would have wanted this. Walter would have wanted the crowd entertained.
I remember when we did the quarantine challenge, and that was the first time I met Walt. And Walt and I were just bullshitting outside.
Vaping?
We were vaping.
That's what it is.
And we were just talking outside, and I didn't know who he was. And Ben's like, "Yeah, this is Walt. This is the owner of the Vape Lab." I'm like, "This guy was our #1 sponsor and was just shooting the S with me outside." Like, he was just a normal, cool son of a bee, like a cool mother, you know what, shut your mouth full. Like, he was just cool. And the world is less without him. Professional wrestling certainly is less without him. 2PW hurts without him. We have a hole in our heart that is just missing.
All we ask is this, folks. I'm saying that every
$1
event now, but not only that, we have a chair.
Yeah.
If you guys get over,
yeah,
it's right below you
Rob,
there a little bit. If we
Rob,
could just, we get the
you
chair
can
down
look
a little
at
bit.
the chair right there.
If you could just show the chair real quick, the Walter Wright Memorial chair that is in the crowd right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually, while we're talking, keep talking.
Go ahead. Tony's gonna show the chair off. We're gonna get him to go down here real quick. Let's see. Tony's gonna go ahead and show off the chair, and that is the chair right there. Nobody will be sitting in this chair at all. As you can see, hurt heel. That was on his bike that he was getting made. That's actually, that chair was made by a custom bike company here. It was actually custom making a bike for Walter. Walter, a huge, you know what, hell with it. Walter was a huge Fiend fan. I actually wore this tonight, or actually I put it back in my book bag, but I actually had a Stone Cold Steve Austin tie tack because I thought that was his favorite wrestler, but it's actually Bray
the
Wyatt.
artist formerly known as Bray Wyatt.
Don't worry, folks. It's not my first wrong call. But what we're saying is, it's stuff like that, the humor and stuff, and just laughing. And that was Walter, and he just always had a joke. He always had a good time. He always, always joked. Always got along with the talent here. Got along with us. Just an amazing guy. Didn't matter who you were.
And
Walter talked to you. He never stuck his nose up to anybody.
And his daughter just had her baby.
That's right.
Walt just had his granddaughter born about a few weeks ago. And the baby's adorable. the baby's damn adorable. And I just she's actually just walking past us right now.
She is.
Hi. But the baby's adorable, and it's nice to know that Walt's looking down rather at us. Laughing at the fact that I just said he was looking up at us because he think that was I'm an idiot and make fun of me for that.
It's all right. It's all right. But Tony, the thing is, he would have been proud tonight the way our workers have given 100%. He would have.
And how the fans have given 100% tonight.
Yes, the crowd has.
Oh
just
my
been
God,
very
you guys! You guys have been on fire tonight.
These guys have been amazing. So. It has been a hell of a night, and we have one more match to go.
We do.
We have a match for the Anarchy title, like we were just talking about earlier.
Yep.
Stevie LeBell taking on the survivor, Philip Archer.
Yeah, and this is not just a battle of former friends. This is a battle for a start of an era. You know, the Anarchy division starting off strong, and who better to open this new division than two guys who have probably trained with each other, traveled together,
grew up together,
and now are on opposing corners with different ideas. Stevie LeBell trying to still hold on to the belief of the Hossman,
the values of the Hossman, never give up. And then you got Philip Archer, who's now at the culmination, hurt everybody, violent. And
717-205.
it's scary. It's scary to think.
I don't think it's scary. I think that's a little too extreme.
For Philip Archer, it is because Philip Archer, a friend of mine. I tried talking to him. I thought he said something, but now he has Remy LaVey. He has Gory. Yeah. He also has Freak.
Yeah.
He has three of the most dangerous individuals in professional wrestling talking in his ears right now, directing him, coaching him.
Is that bad thing, though? If it gives you a shot at gold, Archer's...
Archer, survivor driver, and got in on that with the 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, LeBell was beaten for the first match, the opening match, and laying that frog splash and pulling off the 1, 2, 3 against, if you think about it, let's go back over this real quick. LeBell had to go through Preston Everest. He had to go through A.J. Alexander. And he had to go through Vic Braun. All these guys have had a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah. Especially
Everest, especially Braun. You know what I mean? Braun losing his tag team partner. Everest becoming a DVD.
Can I just say, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Doc, because we are trying to talk about this match. The reason we're talking so much about this match is we cannot find our 50-50 winner.
No, we can't.
We cannot find our 50-50 winner. We found the 50-50 winner! Woo! Yeah!
So Tony's going to pop over that.
Woo!
Jesus. And I'm done tonight. I'm done. You popped over that.
That was the longest 50-50 I've ever had in my entire life. That is insane.
All right, now we're finally going to get to the
We
main
get to
event.
do a wrestling match.
We're going to talk about everything we just talked about over again.
I don't believe you. I said, are you ready?
When did Paul Levesque get here?
This match is for the inaugural 2PW Anarchy Championship.
Man, look at that belt.
That belt is amazing looking. Look at the detail on this belt, folks. It is beautiful.
I like this chant. No, let's do this chant, guys. Anarchy, let's go.
And here comes the survivor, Philip Archer. What is going through his mind? And of course, Freak is out here. And I don't like what I'm seeing here. Freak has himself, that's a kendo stick.
I mean, I'm baby's first kendo stick, I guess.
That thing's tiny.
Yeah, that thing is tiny, which I made a joke there. It means it has less give. Like
that's gonna be getting hit with a small T-ball bat.
Basically, but the point of impact doesn't spread out across the rest of the kendo because there's not as much bamboo. So it's pinpointed a lot more to the point. It's actually kind of twisted. We don't really see these in professional wrestling because a lot of professional wrestlers don't use smaller junior training kendo sticks.
Well, tonight, Tony, that stick's going to be put into a lot of use. Talk about this man right here, Stevie LeBell, 2 former friends, 1 title. Oh, wait a minute. You want to bring a kendo stick? I can bring one too. Showing love to the family. Little tribute to Walter Wright III.
And the shirt that he was
So
wearing.
that was a very close friend of Steve LeBell. Very close friend. And paying tribute to Walt's family.
And I mean, like we're seeing Stevie pay tribute to Walt. And the thing that's interesting about me is that you can see the trepidation on Archer's face, and I'm looking at it right now. Look. I mean, honestly, look at Archer right now. Like, he's sitting there.
And right now, LeBell made his round around the ring. And here we go, folks. The Anarchy title is on the line. There's going to be a new Anarchy champion tonight. But the question is, who is going to express more violence here?
I don't know. There's some trepidation in Archer's eyes. You can see it. There's some trepidation in LeBell's eyes, too.
The 2PW Anarchy champion. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, he is seconded by Frank E. from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in 225 pounds. He is the survivor, Philip Archer.
Couple boos from
His
Philip
opponent
Archer.
hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in 220 pounds. He is the Rodin, Stevie LeBell.
There we go, folks. LeBell showing the title some love. Archer tapping the belt, and the title is officially up.
That is a heavy title.
Yeah, you can see the referee was struggling a little bit lifting. That title's beautiful, folks, and it is here in 2PW to stay. And the bell is rung, and here we go for the inaugural Anarchy Championship. Oh, wait a minute.
Looking for a
Wait,
handshake.
Philip Archer is shaking his head no. The survivor is telling his former friend, his former brother. Wait.
No, they're bumping.
Okay. All right, here we go. Guess there's a little bit of love left. Here we go. These two locking up. Archer versus LeBell. LeBell versus Archer, and now LeBell puts Archer in the corner. Wait, there's no rope break. This is Anarchy.
There's no rope breaks, but they broke
That was
by
out of respect.
themselves.
That was out of respect.
Yeah.
These two about to go again here. This crowd getting behind Stevie LeBell. Philip Archer lost some fans last month when he was the head of the attack there on Jameson. And right now, in the corner.
I mean, the ref can suggest a clean break, but they don't have to do one.
Oh, okay. But hey, Archer did the right thing, just, backing off of LeBell. And now these two about to lock it up here one more time. Trying to scout each other, but then again, Tony, you think these two have been together for how long? They know each other through and through. And right now, Philip Archer wrapping his arms around LeBell. LeBell with the takedown. There's that judo background we talked about earlier. That MMA background. I mean, you've seen him shoot fight somebody in the ring before. Now they're asking for one more time here. The fans want to see it.
Look at that wrist control.
Now to chase him down. This is turned into a shoot fight.
Well, I mean, you gotta think of it. That both these men have been training with each other for years. They both know each other's movesets. They're both MMA studiers.
But both of these guys are crafty. They're both smart, and they know
We haven't seen.
They haven't shared everything with each other.
No, they probably haven't. But we haven't seen judo be put through this work since the Quarantine Challenge, since the singles matches during the Quarantine Challenge when he had a legit shoot fight against Zeke Mercer.
That's right. I remember
But-
that.
but-
He was victorious then, too. He wasn't victorious then. Oh, here we go. Both of them want that title. Both of them want that gold.
And you can see the frustration starting to build in Archer's eyes and the face, like pieing him in the face right there. And LeBell just shoving him.
Oh, what a punch by Archer.
And now
that's why they call
stomping
him
on his
Survivor.
face. This Archer, I think they were playing fair.
My goodness, just stepping on the face of Stevie and LeBell was Archer. What's Freak doing? Freak's offering a chair, and Archer turned him down. Archer turned him down. And right now, standing on the throat is Philip Archer. And LeBell in a little bit of trouble, folks. Slow to get up. Again, this is for the inaugural Anarchy Championship here for 2PW. Couple shots to the gut. LeBell trying to fight back here. Oh, he's going for that kick. Has him. T-bone suplex applied, and the Survivor in complete control of this matchup.
Yeah, and Survivor is now, this started off as like a clean wrestling match, a judo, jiu-jitsu judo match, and Archer just couldn't get one over on LeBell, so he's now, this is Anarchy.
But speaking of the Anarchy, the violence, everything that's happening, are you seeing a little bit of a struggle with Archer? You know, this was his friend. I'm seeing a little bit of a struggle. If you look at the face of Philip Archer, you know, is that old Survivor that we know and love still in there, or is he completely erased?
Well, I mean, you never want to, like, legitimately kill your brother.
Rolls him up. Oh, no, I thought he was going to roll him up there. And here goes LeBell. Big drop kick and just plants it in the opposite corner. And LeBell now working the solar plexus. Shoulder block after shoulder block after shoulder block right into the solar plexus of Philip Archer. Here comes LeBell. LeBell lines him up. And again, sort of semi-spear, but, you know, just rupturing any insides or ribs.
It's just doing so much damage to your midsection right there and just pointed attacks right there. And Archer slides out.
Smart maneuver by Philip Archer, though.
Well, there's no count out. He can wait as long as he wants to there. And wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Oh, slick maneuver up and over. And that agility, oh no, has him.
Oh, God.
Oh. And he just smacked his face off the hardest part of the apron.
That was just nasty right there. And now Archer grabbing the little dangerous kendo stick. You call it little like it's a little bomb. Like it's still destructive.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, he just punched Freak in the stomach.
I don't think that was the stomach. And Walt's fiance just gave him a chair. Goes for the kick.
Yeah, he was going for that kick.
Oh, my God.
Sweet Jesus. Just took the chair shot from hell. Archer just threw that right in the face, and now starting to choke LeBell with the. Here we go. This is what it's all about.
Well, we wanted Anarchy matches. This is Anarchy right here.
This was the vision of Walter Wright III right here.
I mean, I don't think Walt envisioned one of his close friends getting his head bashed in with a chair.
Well, what I'm trying to say is this, Tony. He wanted hardcore wrestling. He's getting.
Well, this is hardcore wrestling for sure.
And this is for the Anarchy title.
Wait a minute.
What is Freak just punching the back?
Freak's just
but
taking
then again,
kidney shots.
It doesn't matter to Freak. Freak can do what he wants in this match.
Yeah, at some point, like I respect Archer. I don't respect Freak.
Well, here's the thing about Freak, though. Freak being one of the smartest men in wrestling in this company
building a pretty destructive stable and aligning with the combination. And now we're stacking chairs up.
Oh, my goodness. And now the crowd just in awe right now. What does Archer have planned? He has all these. Turns around and, oh, boy. Has it.
Oh, God!
Judo takedown. Just slammed Archer right off the back of his head. Hit a chair. The back. Sweet Jesus. I've said that 100 times today.
We promised we were going to be on our best behavior live on stream tonight. We are not doing a good job. That was disgustingly dangerous.
I mean, that
damaging, diabolical. I've spit all over Doc.
That judo takedown right into the chairs, and Philip Archer's like, yeah, that was not a good idea.
How is he up?
Oh, big shot to LeBell. Big shot to Archer. Here they go, exchanging some ham hocks here.
How are they both standing?
I don't know how they're standing, especially after that move LeBell just pulled off, because LeBell took a lot into the chair too, just as much as Archer did. And boom, another one from LeBell. These two back and forth. Former friends, former brothers. And here we go again.
These are bullets.
Oh, big kick. Archer doesn't know where the hell he is right now. My God, what a kick by LeBell. Could this be it? And now Stevie getting, or the crowd getting behind Stevie LeBell. And wait a minute, the freak. Archer, oh, wait a minute. Oh, you got one, I got one too. Here we go. We're about to see what I think. I wish we had the Duel of the Fates playing in the background, because we're about to see one hell of a lightsaber match. Or excuse me, what was I say, candlestick? But yeah, my God, here we go.
No,
folks.
this is not going to be a duel.
Wait, they just let, it's a test of strength in a way, you know, Tony? Like, oh my God. Oh no. Oh, son of a gun.
God damn it!
Here we go, right across the back. As Tony says the Lord's name in vain, we're just gonna keep it locked, folks. Oh my goodness, I watched that thing bend.
I said swear words to not say worse swear words. Mother.
There we go. Okay, I guess it's Archer's turn. Here we go again. Lines him up and oh! Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead with LeBell. I guess we're gonna get into baseball.
This is like that scene from Raiders where they would just do shots.
Here we go. Hold on. Babe Ruth.
Mother God!
That was a Babe Ruth shot right there. Now, what's Philip Archer going to bring? That's the question. Philip Archer now lining up. Here we go. Philip Archer lining up. He's going to make it. Okay, here we go, and Frank Thomas. And
no!
Andy Van Slyke? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep swinging here.
You're the one who made me do this. Archer yelling.
Oh, wow. Holy
God!
That was the top of the head. I'll say it, folks. I'm going to shoot from the heart right now. Papa Judo's right behind me. He's watching his own son. That's right. Someone from his own birthright just take a shot like that. He's clinched up. As a father, I feel him on this. Oh, my God.
He's busted open.
Oh, my goodness.
Judo is bleeding.
Bad. But you think about this, Tony. LeBell's fighting two people here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You got Freak jumping on his back like a little spider monkey. And now this. My God, LeBell.
And Archer, it's not like Freak's doing this of his own volition. Archer is orchestrating this, and look at the blood.
Oh, my God, here we go. Oh, that was close. Well, I wish he would have hit him.
So, wow. Orchestrating, and Freak messed up one too many times. Archer... just saying, you've messed up one too many times. You're not going to get in my way.
Catches him.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. LeBellinator right to the face. Here we go.
All right, we got a little bit of time to reset here as the fans try to get behind LeBell. LeBell is bleeding from that cane shot. That multiple cane shots followed by that cane shot right to the face.
Oh, my goodness. He is a mess, folks.
He's a mess and a half. Look at those welts on his back.
These two are beating the hell out of each other.
I'm trying to see.
Again, folks, this is for the inaugural Anarchy title here. And oh my goodness. Right into the solar plexus.
Right there. Wait,
I think Archer's bleeding too now.
Archer has some sort of red cell. I don't know if that's LeBell or his blood.
I think that is from the chair shot we saw
That
earlier.
is from the chair shot.
Hasn't. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. And that is one place on the ring you don't want to land, especially between your legs.
I mean, what other damage can these two do to each other?
These two are fighting like I never thought I'd see these two in a ring with just the violence that we are witnessing right now.
You've seen some pretty violent matches,
especially in this building.
In this building. I mean, Jameson Bronco.
Yes. And oh my goodness, and Archer just
actually
we've seen that low end clothesline numerous times from the Survivor, and he just did that, and there was no give with that bottom turnbuckle. My goodness.
To say, but Jameson Bronco, the pasta death matches, Jamie's destructive path that he cut through with Mandime, the car brawl, the hardcore match in the junkyard with the cars and all that.
We almost died that night, Tony.
I know we almost died. I remember vividly. And through it all, I have never seen this much vitriol. Even when LeBell was trying to kill Lawless with a car, there was not this much vitriol.
Oh, wait, he misses that splash head.
Oh, my God!
Jiminy Christmas! I'll say the PG version. Oh, my God! Just German suplexed onto that garbage can. Philip Archer, is he even moving? Barely.
Archer's trying to get up. Both these guys have hurt each other so much. These two were brothers.
Were brothers. After this, I wouldn't want to talk to you. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody. Oh, my God. Both of these guys are just, they're not even on their feet. They can't even get to their feet. This is what this Anarchy division is all about right here. What you're seeing tonight, folks.
Both of them are bloody. Both of them are looking for whatever weapons they can find.
Plunder,
under the
plunder,
ring.
plunder. That's what this is about. That's a bag. That's a bag. And Philip Archer he smiled a little bit. Yeah. I don't know how you could smile after. Wait, they both have bags. Okay, what are we gonna do here? This isn't coming home.
I would say this is their lunch for work, but knowing these two, it ain't lunch in that bag.
They got pizza in the back. They don't need a brown bag lunch.
That's not lunch.
This is hardcore. Headbutt by the Survivor. Kicked in the midsection. Kicks it up. Oh, no.
Remember that lift.
Oh, my God!
Russian leg sweep into the tax, and Archer has some in the back of his skull.
Son of a gun.
It's a Russian leg sweep. No one looks good after that. It's not into tax.
There's tax in the head. There's tax in the back. There's tax everywhere. And now you're going to pound a tax in worse, aren't you? Oh, my God. Philip Archer has him in his leg, in his ass. Pardon my language, he has him everywhere. Jesus H. But this is Anarchy, folks. This is hardcore wrestling. This is the vision Walter Wright had.
Stevie,
right here.
Stevie, no.
Stevie.
Stevie.
Coast to coast.
My God.
Coast to coast. Coast to coast.
God, you.
Oh, my goodness, that's it. Could that be it right here? Here we go.
That has to be it.
1, 2, 3, it's over. We have a new Anarchy champion, and his name is Stevie LeBell. Stevie LeBell, your first 2PW Anarchy champion. Here we go, folks. The era of LeBell has started. My God, that belt is beautiful. And it is more deservingly earned by that man right there, Stevie LeBell.
Wait.
Is this that? Wait. Wait a minute. Is that? All right, they're taking. Okay, Philip Archer being helped to the back.
That's that.
The mystery woman is out here. What is she doing out here?
That's the mystery woman from last month.
Who is she?
Who is that? I'm not asking the second time, Doc.
Okay, I'm just saying. We're going to get to the bottom of this tonight because I definitely want to get word from Stevie LeBell if he's even able to talk after this. But Stevie LeBell, you can still see the thumbtacks in his back, in his legs. These two put each other through hell and back, Tony. This is what Anarchy is all about. And there he is again, lifting that title high. And all I can say is the memory of Walter Wright III has definitely been represented.
Walt, you're here
amazingly
tonight,
this matchup.
buddy. That was your cup of
vision
tea,
has
buddy.
come true.
That was your cup of tea, buddy.
Stevie said he was going to do this for Walt tonight, and damn it, did he ever do it tonight. This has been one hell of an evening, Tony. What could I say? The memory of Walter Wright III definitely cemented here tonight. We have a new Anarchy champion. Thank you again, 2PW fans, for joining us. We will see you next month here in February. I'm Michael Doc Dougherty.
I'm
joined by
Tony Kincaid. Good night, everyone.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.